Alright, welcome back everyone. Checking the mic bars, 1212, looking good. I see Pasty White Guy Recognition Software online, and I see Kingmaker in the background. With these things combined, we are nok-nok Streams. And I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble, host nok-nok. I am wrapping up getting everything online here. Give me just a few more moments. Update, and that should be good. All right, and Mr. Skaith, Hurrytron, how you guys doing? Whoops, looks like my free sub is up. Do you lose the skull icon when your subscription runs out? I thought you got to keep that. Apparently, I don't know as much about Twitch as I thought I did. Okay, yesterday when we wrapped things up, we had just killed the Stag Lord, and we have 33 days to turn this in. There's a little bit of stuff up here we possibly haven't done. Oh, is this the fog again? That's the fog. Okay. Let's go up here before we turn this quest in. I hope you guys are doing well. I've been looking forward to this all day. Hope y'all had a stress-free Tuesday. Mine wasn't too bad. I have a few amusing stories from work. Nothing too crazy, though. Yeah, Mr. Skaith, once we get enough points together, I'll be happy to give you another free sub. The more people we have that's using quest mode, the faster those things accrue. Oh, wait. I thought that was the... Oh, yeah, I'll fight. I thought that was the fog event. It goes well. Good. Good, good. There's always crap happening in our lives. Usually the best I hope for is just getting through it without stressing out. Oh, the rain. What is... Oh, it's mites. Alright. Cassie, shoot it in the face. Oh, wait.
Stand with me.
Whoops. I meant to crossbow it. Charge! There we go. Is that it? Was it just two of them? I guess it was just two mites. Not bad. Double XP from bandits. Apparently those things are tougher than bandits. I'm surprised by that. Alright. And that's it. Hey, Evil McMadig. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful picture. Mwah. So good. Oh, special thanks to Sir Tano, who hit me up with a follow an hour ago. I can only assume that individual maybe found us through one of the YouTube videos or something. Typically when I get a follower when I'm not even online, I usually assume it's because they like the YouTube videos.
I require rest.
Yeah, go ahead and rest, that's fine. Alright. Okay, and let's see what's in here, and then I'll probably be ready to end Act 1. You know, some people call this Act 1, and other people call it, like, the tutorial. I'm not really sure what it should be called. I don't know. Don't know the law of the Pathfinder acts.
I tire.
Man, this whole party... Oh, it's because I'm carrying, like, 1,500 pounds of loot. That's why. I was like, why do we keep getting tired? It's because we're carrying almost a metric ton of metal and leather we're dragging around behind us to take to Oleg. I'm imagining Oleg doesn't even want to buy this stuff, but we just, like, slam it all down, and we're like, we murdered, like, 82 bandits for this. And he's just like, oh my god, yeah, I'll take it all. Yes, I would love to buy the stuff from your genocide and your massacre. Oh. Let's see. Last 2 days, people, well, not like the whole stream, but once per stream for the last 2 days, people told me that there was a point where the mouse cursor was not lined, like on the stream, the mouse cursor wasn't where it really was on my computer, which was weird. And up until 2 days ago, I had seen that happen twice in the last 6 months. At first, I thought it was a problem with Grim Dawn. It's apparently a problem with Streamlabs OBS. What's up, Val? Oh, that's right. She's like, what kind of ruler will you be? Lawful neutral. There's enough work to do in the stolen lands, running off bandits, forming a state, protecting the common people. She nods, pleased. To be honest, I didn't expect any other answer from you. You're a noble person, nok-nok, and I'm glad I can serve the good of your state. Oh, Valerie, if only you knew all the trouble you are going to bring to my noble state. Alright. Look at this, we're playing a game where Bakken's alive? It's amazing.
Ready for anything?
Amazing. Alright. Boop, boop. And keep the emerald. Alright, 1,200 pounds, 3,888 gold. Ah, weight loss. Alright. Let's see if our active party needs any of these items. Let's see, Agile Arabia. No one's gonna need a great club. No one's gonna need a kukri. Gold, gold, gold. Heck yeah. Ghosts? What you mean ghosts? I'm afraid to know ghosts. Oh, when I talked about Bakken being alive again. Agile Rapia. Can you use that? No, you can't use that. Alright. Savage Bow. Is that the one with aspect of the value? Yeah. All my archers have 7 strength, so they're using mechanical crossbows. Scythe +1. No, well, I mean, I could throw it on Jathal, I guess, and just take it back if I really need money. Oh, wait, I don't have Jathal in the party until I end the act. Alright, forget you, Jathal, I'm selling it. Shortbow I don't need. Breastplate +1. Alright, is that an upgrade for you? 19 AC becomes 21. Yop. Evil McMadig with the upgrade. Alright, we got 2 chain shirts +1. She is already over-encumbered. Same armor, but we lose the Woodland Agency. Harder +2. She gains armor if I do this. Why does everybody lose 10 speed when they equip Hide? She doesn't even lose speed when she equips Chainmail. But if she equips Hide, which weighs the same, her speed goes down by 10. I wonder if that's a bug. I don't remember that being in the pen and paper. Like, honestly. Alright. Let's see. He doesn't use armor. What has she got? Leather armor +1. Oh, that's right. I need to keep her under this bar, the no penalty, otherwise her lockpicking goes to garbage. Okay. What about you? Oh, see, he was wearing... Okay, apparently scale mail also lowers your speed by 10. So change shirt +1, same armor, 10 more speed. Put on hide armor +2, I lose 10 speed and gain 1 more armor. I like the spikes. Do I care if he is slower? Let's get the speed. Well, shoot. I don't know. That's 1 armor for 50% more speed. I'll keep the speed. In case I gotta move him in the middle of a fight. Alright, that leaves the rest of you schmucks that I'm only going to take out when I have to. I might take the advice that someone in chat gave yesterday of just making them stat sticks for the advisors, like giving them as much of their crazy advisor stat as I can. Hey, Ogbomo, good to see you again, buddy. Hope your Tuesday was bearable. Alright, we've established I don't need any of this. Does anyone know if there's a use for the Staglord's Broken Charm? My level 13 person has this still. Or if it's just like a story device. Want advantage. Oh, I'll hang on to that. Maybe need it. Maybe later. Let's see. 25,000 gold. I got cut open and I'm sick and midterms tomorrow. Could have been a better Tuesday. Cut open? Did you have surgery or were you in some kind of accident? I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. I don't know anything much about you, but I'm suddenly very concerned. Surgery sort of? Surgery sort of? Was it some kind of back alley doctor? What the hell? Oh hey, there's Jathal. I can't even use Jathal right now, but she's in the town. It's all good, don't worry about it? Okay, well that's good to hear. I have no need of your company right now. What? Woman, you're not in charge.
In due time.
So I mean, being sick right after some sort of surgery sounds extra bad. I hope that doesn't cause you any problems. Staglord is gone. We found his fortress and sent him to oblivion. 90 XP. Are we ready to end the act, friends? Are we ready? Alright, what have we got here? Do not show completed quest. Wow, that list is a lot shorter. Alright, Amiri's thing. Oh, the dude,
That is not far.
the zombie guy. Well, we can. I suppose we can get that later. We need to get the quest reward from the zombie for killing the Stag Lord. I forgot about him. Fingers crossed for no more problems. Don't suppose you get an extension on your midterms for being effed up. Teacher, I'm high on all the pain pills. Please excuse me. Alright. Let's head out and go turn in that quest to the zombie that we killed the Stag Lord. I wish. Is there anywhere to read about Pathfinder class interactions with other classes in multi-classing? I'm reading a PDF, but it doesn't have subclasses. When you mean class interactions, Hauntix, can you give an example? Like, you can multi-class any two classes you want. Some of them would be kind of weird. Like, I mean, you could do a fighter with a level of wizard for some reason. I don't really know of an immediate situation off the top of my head of why you'd want to do that. So when you say interactions, do you just mean like how to play a combination? So I can probably answer your question, I just don't fully understand the question. So I need clarification. Whoa! We are gonna get hit while he's flat-footed, that is for sure. Does he have a bow and arrow? Yeah, he does. Oh, they're just reaching for their... They ambushed us, and they didn't even have their bows out. Those dummies. We don't need to hold back on stuff, because this is just a... We're not going to be doing any of the big hits for a while. Oh, shoot! Oh, man. Oh, wow. Guys, look at that luck. She color sprayed her own brawler. Oh, good. I was afraid that she was going to color spray and hit the whole team, but it didn't happen that way. Okay. That was almost spooky, but lots of XP. I'll take it. Alright, collect all. Till we're encumbered, just collect all the things. I don't know what I'm really asking either. Well, like, for example, Scaled Fist monks use Charisma instead of Wiz for will saves. Are there any classes, I guess, that absolutely just do not work together? I mean, there's lots of things that wouldn't be recommended. Yeah, I'm almost right. So for that example, a barbarian requires you to be a non-lawful alignment. You can be anything else. You can be chaotic, you can be neutral, you can be evil, you can be good, but you can't be lawful to be a barbarian. A monk is the exact opposite. You have to be lawful. You can be lawful good, neutral, or evil, but you have to be lawful, which means you can't have a monk barbarian. So there's one example. A paladin has to be lawful good. They are way up there in the top left corner, and they can't be anything but. So, like, if I go to Muck here, go over to the big wheel, paladins have to be lawful good. They cannot leave that section. If they do, they lose all their powers, their god abandons them or something. I mean, if you're going to multi-class, you would want to pick some stuff that can work together pretty well. And there are some exceptions, but for... let's see if we can think of some examples for them, guys. Like, I mean, you could be a fighter with some barbarian. Those both use strength and con, you know, hand-to-hand combat. A rogue uses dexterity primarily for their damage, and rogues use int for lots of skills. A wizard uses int for their spells. A rogue wizard works very nice. And also, rogues get sneak attacks whenever they hit something that's not looking at them. A wizard, if they use a touch spell, think like lasers. If they use a spell with like pinpoint aiming, it will actually work with sneak attack. So Octavia, who's one of the characters the game just gives you after like level 2 or 3, she is a level 1 rogue, level 1 wizard, and you can, after that, you can do whatever you want with her levels, but you can have her level up as a rogue/wizard, or even then go into the prestige class arcane trickster, and she's quite good. But that's an example of multi-classing with 2 classes that both use the same primary stats. Oh my god, oh man, Trip gets just hammered in the first round because of his being flat-footed. He loses like 2/3 of his armor. It's so painful. Look at that, 3 bandits knocked him out. General rule of thumb, don't multi-class spellcast unless you absolutely know what you're doing. Fighters, say class, okay, thank you, that's what I mainly want to know. Yeah, I mean, like, if I had an idea and I wanted to multi-class something, I can't really do it from this menu. But, like, you know, druids use wisdom. Clerics use wisdom. Monks use wisdom unless you pick the one monk, the Scaled Fist. So you could, you know, that right there, I'm like, okay, I could maybe do some weird combinations there. But off the top of my head, and I can't think of a good reason to combine a cleric with a druid. Because at that point, I'd have level 2 druid spells and level 2 cleric spells, instead of just having like a level 5 druid or level 5 cleric spells, which are much stronger. You know, so like he said, multi-classing a spellcaster is a bit rougher because you lose access to the highest level spells you could possibly have. Yeah, in the pen and paper game, I may be thinking of a D&D rule and not a Pathfinder one. We'll find out if someone corrects me. But I think there was a thing where it was like, if you multi-classed and one of your character, like if you were like level 5 fighter, level 1 wizard, like if there was a huge disparity between your character levels, you would actually get a penalty to your experience. So the other people would start leveling up ahead of you. And there was certain things you could do to offset that, but that was a thing you had to worry about. But that's not a thing in the computer game. Alright, 300 XP. That's more XP than the other dude gave me for doing this. Oh, wait, we actually have someone using a long spear in this playthrough. Masterwork long spear, 1d8. Nice. Alright, new long spear. I don't know any of the rules you speak of. Maybe it was D&D. Because there would be... There would be like elves had favored class wizard, which means if you were multi-classing and wizard was one of your classes and you were an elf, the experience penalty would not kick in. I might be thinking of Dungeons and Dragons, which I played more of before I was introduced to Pathfinder. So I guess, yeah, I just don't have to worry about that. Yeah, and I know that that's not in this game because of my Valerie in my challenging mode game that I just kind of shelved. She was level 1 monk, level 6 stalwart defender, and like level 7 fighter, and you know she was still leveling the same as we were, so I knew that it was fine. That's 3.5. There you go. Yeah, I knew it was in like Neverwinter Nights and a few other computer games I played, and it was in the pen and paper. I know you get something called a favorite class bonus that give you a little extra something if you didn't multi-class. But the favorite class bonus is usually +1 to stuff instead of experience bonuses. Yeah, instead of saying experience bonuses, it was more like it turned off the experience penalty. You could multi-class, like if you were an elf, you could be level 10 fighter, level 1 wizard, and not be penalized. And I think humans, being the ever-flexible race that they are, would be like favored class, any one class. which means if you multi-classed into 3 different classes, then the penalty would kick in. But if you just had 1, it would be fine. Alright, so let's sell this stuff, and then I think we're done. Until that interaction, hitting 1 when I talked to Oleg opened up the trade window. But now hitting 1 is, yes, I'm ready to end Act 1. It's fine. It's fine. I was ready, but I didn't get to sell my stuff. Them ever-flexible humans. Oh man, so many friends. Urzad, Hurrichan, Ogbomo, Man Animal, Mr. Skaith. Welcome all of you.
Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have congratulated Matt. Speaking of connections, let me introduce you. Yes.
I don't think I need to know any of this for quest updates. We listened to all of this the other day.
We hope, actually, maybe she understands. The more likely, Restov is a. How should I know? I hope you have a better understanding of what's at stake. Of course. Enjoy.
Alright. So here's the thing. I know the half-orc guy can be the military guy. The woman can replace Tristan as the loyalty advisor? What's this dude? What does Lander replace? Does anyone know? If not, I'll Google it in a moment. Just for quest updates, I want to talk to these people. Talk to her in a minute. She's going to be the last one. Lander is chaotic evil. But what advisor does he replace? I'm probably going with the woman. I just want to have a very clear understanding of my options. Oh, I should have quick saved before I talked to this guy. So I was forced to use Tristan's diplomacy check instead of getting to use the character I made, and he failed it. It's a shame. Got 90 XP for trying, though. I'm glad I talked to this dude. A regent. Isn't that the same as Cassil? Alright, let's make sure to insult this guy. Alright. Regent for Lander. Cassil was general. Which stat was regent? Like community, military, that kind of thing. Which one was regent?
All according to plan.
Also, question for you guys. Did any of you take out the loan this guy offers you? I never have. I'm wondering if I should. I want to say stability. Stability's really good. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna Google Lander while I wait on a response from the thing I just asked you guys. What is it? Pathfinder, Kingmaker, Lander. Let me see here. Whoa!
Blown away your soul, laughing face.
Jesus. That was dark. Let's see. You get your kingdom, you can assign advisors. Yeah, I know that. Alright. The lady's neutral. Loans are always good. Ogbomo, I can tell you're a fellow American. The orc is lawful good. Alright. Well, like I said, I said from the beginning I was probably going to take the old woman advisor. I'll still do that. Alright, so I'll decline the loan. And let me talk to these all. Time for fun. Hello, everyone. Hey, White Tiger, how's it going? Man Animal, my co-workers at work know that I stream. Some of them pop in from time to time and show me a little bit of support. They know that this is like just a really big hobby of mine. And I got to work yesterday. I actually told them the story that you told me about making the other streamer cry. I tried to do the story justice. I was like, yeah, he said that he was happy, he was cheering, then he was crying, then he was drinking, then his wife dragged him off. Which I guess I should be grateful for, because then he came into my channel and started showing generosity. So I got some mileage out of that. See for me their plans. So hold on. Congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. Is this a threat? I would never. Somebody wish to warn you. I want to more closely read this since I'm signing up with her. What do you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with Bravoy, the noble houses. The Aldori won't dare to rebel. Oh, okay. When you get nominated to go from Baron to King, this lady helps convince the Sword Lord to make you the king. And I was like, who's she? I don't remember her. I didn't realize she was here this early in the game. So she's another noble house. Like, I had figured that out by context, but I didn't remember it. I'm guessing low. I would be happy to help you. I'll consider your proposal. Think on it. Can I just... Okay.
In due time.
Alright. Tears up the thought of student loans. Your soul. Good. No interest, but the rest stop builders guild stuff is more expensive, I think. I didn't make it too far after choosing these. That's what I thought. Alright.
So, how do you like our little gal? My apprentice, Castile Aldori, will go with you.
Her name's Chandra, right? Yeah, because the other one's name was Lander.
The emissary of House Sertova? Well, perhaps it's for the best. As they say, keep your friends close, and your enemies closer. Excellent. Stand here.
Oh.
Lords and ladies, today we are here
Pretty
to
sure...
honor three brave
Yeah,
people
I can't skip
who
those.
have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the
Hey,
tamer of the
Smilodon!
Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the
I'm imagining the
bandits.
end of Star Wars Episode
Step
1,
forward.
where they go forward and they get the medals, and then Chewbacca's like, "Nah!" Like,
Of the
that's the
people
Smile
of
of
the
Dawn.
free city of Restov,
Like, I turn around, he goes,
I confer
"Nah!" and
upon
everybody
you
cheers.
this noble
Fade to credits.
title. Rise, your grace.
And then Padme looks down at the little boy, and she's like, I'm gonna tap that in a few years. That's how it happened. Well, while we're waiting on this to do the tour, if you have Amazon Prime, I'm sure you hear it at least once a day on every other stream, but I'll say it again. Right there, that link makes it easier for you to check if you have a free Twitch Prime account sitting there, if you want to use it to support the stream. Watch the VOD of that streamer guy 3 times.
Victory.
It was that
The
funny.
Stag Lord's dead, and the cap.
There was, I don't remember who, but there was 2 people that clipped me last night. One was me talking about a chocolate crossbow, and I was pretending to shoot myself in the face. It looked like I was doing something else, and after I saw it, I was like, oh, that's why he clipped me. And then the other one was when that boss, I like wasn't even in combat, and that boss appeared behind one of my Smilodons and did a critical sneak attack and hit him for like 60 damage and just deleted him from this world. And I was like, Jesus Christ! I sent that one out to a few of my friends last night because I was laughing at that. The emissary from Bravoy is here, waiting for you. Great! And obviously the blind elf doesn't only know I managed to get here.
Shoot yourself in the face.
Blind elf. Oh, is that the storyteller? Okay. What's the mood of the people? Feeling proud. Alright, let's go. Alright. And now we walk around Shatrath following an elemental for 5 minutes. Oh wait, wrong game. Was that funny? Good times. Funny story from work today while we're waiting on this. So as many of you already know, I work in tech support. There's a few products my company makes. I'm just very well trained on those products, and people that use those products can call in for help, and I help them. And this there's this one. She sounds like it sounds like a 50-year-old woman, I'd guess, by her voice, and she calls in. And to backtrack, she had called in a month ago with a problem, and while we were on the phone, she was an insurance agent, and she's like, you know, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this story, but you know what I did? You know what I did the other day? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. And I'm like, what did you do? And she goes, so I was at a 4-way stop, and there was this woman that pulled up from the other side, but I got there first. So I started to go, and she just lays on her horn as if it was her turn. And you know what I did? And I'm like, no, I'm enthralled at this point. I'm like, no, what did you do? And she was like, oh, I can't believe I'm about to say this. And I'm thinking in my head, like, she just pulled a gun on her? Like, what? There's so much build-up to this story. What did you do? And she's like, I gave her the bird. I just gave her the bird as I drove around the corner. I did it. And I just started laughing because, you know, there was so much buildup. I thought it was going to be way worse than that. And she was like, and she did that thing where she hits both pedals at the same time, and the wheels were just spinning, and there was smoke, and she was laying on her horn at me, and I just gave her the bird and drove her right past. And I was like, I mean, did she follow you or anything? And she goes, no, if she did, I would have driven straight to the police, but I tell you what, if we had been in a gun-free zone, I am not afraid to pull over and kick a little ass. And I just was dying laughing, which, you know, I'm in tech support. No one's supposed to be having fun. So everyone's staring at me, and I had to explain this to my coworkers that this little old woman's on the phone with me telling me she's going to kick somebody's ass because of a 4-way stop. And I was just like, oh my God. So she calls in today. That's the background story. She calls in today. It's like, oh, I talked to you a month ago. I was like, yeah, well, I'm sorry. I take a lot of calls. What was it about? She goes, well, it was about a 4-way stop. And I was like, you said you were going to kick a little ass. And she's like, that was me. And then I hear like a can being opened. And I was pretty sure it was like a soda or something. But I was like, are you popping a cold one while you're on the phone with me for tech support? She goes, oh, I wish this was a beer. It's Diet Dr. Pepper. It was an actual pleasure helping that lady out. She kept me laughing most of the time. Look at that. That story time got us through most of that boring tour around the flattened well. Take a drink of my straight vodka. Tell you what. Most days in tech support, I don't come out with any good stories to tell, but there's some days you get some juicy tidbits. I have a list, and I just call it the list. So sometimes I'm like, hey dude, you just made the list to my coworkers. Anytime someone at my work says something that's really funny to me, even if it's really out of context, I add it to the list. And at this point, it's like 30 pages long. I once had a coworker tell a customer, okay, and after you shut it down, please shut it back up. Lots of cards. Difficulty of your Barony. No, we're not doing that. Hey, Chandra. Chandra Murphy. Charlie Murphy. Each one of the various other forensic orders. Is this the same stuff Casil said? Probably. Okay. Is that bang from the game, or did you set your drink down that? Oh, it's... That was... So the table I'm putting my cup down on is the same table the mic stand is connected to, so it may have reverberated through that if you heard it really loud. I mean, can I turn them back on? Let's see. Like, if I wanted to turn the tutorials back on, are those still in here? Tutorial messages. For Kingdom. There we go. Alright, let's see what that does. It does, I hope you do it more often. I laughed out loud when you did it the second time, it's all good. Chat got your back. I honestly, even to this moment, I don't know what I should have done different when I went through the game on challenging mode to Act 6. Like, I countered every card, other than be lawful and throw billboards everywhere. That's the only thing I was missing. Alright. Bald Hilltop, what is Okay. The forever cursed Bald Hilltop. Friends, it's that time. Nakedness increases by 5%. Okay. 10 basic stats. The name of each of the stats. Alright. Stats increase if your government is successful, decrease if you suck. Don't let your barony stat drop to 0 or lower. This will cause subjects to riot and state will begin to crumble. Were my subjects rioting in the last playthrough because my espionage got to 0? And it was their fault? Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor for that stat. Further development of the stat and upgrades to its ranks will be possible only if you have an advisor in a relevant position. Each of the 2 positions. None of these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering them some other service. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions. Therefore, you may want to select, as if you had many choices. Click into slot, advisor. Establish for specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right-hand corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Do 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 do. Alright, advisors first. Charlie Murphy!
Bone Zone.
Like, yeah, Bone Zone. Alright. Click the capital icon to open the map. I don't know that I need to do this, but I'm trying to follow the tutorial. Hey, Fabia! Yeah. And that's what I did the last time. Like, I already knew problems over opportunities the last time. Alright, so I'm reading this again to see if I missed anything before. Buildings cost points. You may construct simultaneously. Next. Special bonuses, you meet certain conditions. There's only 2 buildings must stand close together. Choose the feature full benefit when planning. Some buildings can be built only in designated spots or areas. As examples, a pier must be built on the water, must be built with nothing else around it. Demolish a building, get rid of it, and recover half the resources spent on construction. If you want to move a building, you'll have to demolish the old one, gaining half, and construct it in the new desired slot for half the price. You won't have to spend any BP, but you have to wait for construction to finish in the new location. So, one thing I found out about this is one building at a time. Example, if you destroy building 1, then destroy building 2, then go to rebuild them, only building 2 will be half the cost, building 1's going to go back to full cost. So if you want to redesign your whole place, you need to move them, like, destroy, rebuild, destroy, rebuild. Like, do it like a little, one of those hand puzzles. Otherwise, you will not get the points back. Did you ever get more than one strength belt? Not yet. I think I've only got one so far. I think I have a strength, a dex, and a con belt. One of each right now. Alright. Bulletin board. Let's do bonus resolving problems in this region. Yeah, that's completely overpowered, alright. Okay. So. We want a longhouse. It affects the artisan shop, artisan studio. Let's see, what else? What did I usually do up there at the top? That's either the windmill or the watchtower, right? Community. It's still... I think you also going to want to save some money, because you have the option to claim the outskirts and develop a town there right away. Yeah. So I got 450. I do want a couple of bulletin boards, like, right away, though. Oh, the price keeps increasing. Alright, that's fine. 5 days to finish. Alright, so that'll be +4 to the cards after 5 days, which will be huge. I don't know if you've heard, but it's kind of a big deal. To anyone who doesn't know the story, and it's clipped somewhere on the channel. Oh, hang on. Open the Regions tab on the right-hand side of the screen, select the relevant project at the bottom of the screen. Claiming a region allows you to significantly increase your any stats and found new settlements in the region. Here's what you must do to claim a region. Complete a quest, reach a certain rank in one of the stats. Collect sufficient BP. Find an unoccupied advisor who can take charge. As soon as you start the kingdom project to claim a region, time will automatically speed up for the next 14 days. Stupid. Time it takes for you and your advisor to claim the region. After the new territory is claimed and annexed into your domain, the boundaries of the state will change, and you will receive all the bonuses granted by the claimed region. Alright. You know what? Hang on. Yeah, he's in the wisdom. Of course she's in the charisma stuff. Okay, so I should do her as that job because she... Wait, no, she's an int person. That's right. Valerie doesn't ever get another better position, does she? It's just she stays charisma, right? Or she stays in the community job. Octavia ends up moving over here to one of these cards I don't have yet and becomes an int person. She stays here. Him and her are always strength. He's always going to be wisdom. Okay. So before I take a single card, what I'm going to do is level them up, because at level 4 they got a stat increase, which means if it goes from an odd number to an even number, they'll have higher success at these cards. Magister, thank you. Yes, that's it. I still think Knock-Knock should be the espionage guy. How cool would that be? Yes, you'll want to talk to my spy master, Knock-Knock. Knock-Knock, come help this man. Knock-Knock comes out, chewing on like a live chicken that's screaming in his mouth.
Right, higher.
Okay, so... Alright, so no, until I hit level 8, he won't get another modifier. He can get another modifier right now. Let's do it. Just get... Actually, wait. What are the requirements for a Dragon Disciple? Knowledge, Arcana, 5. If I picked some other crazy class, could I get that sooner? No, I guess there's no one that gets more than... Oh, Jesus, no. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone that gets more skill points at this level up. Okay, so I'll just stay Magus then. Someone suggested, it might have been one of you, someone suggested to me the other day just to make all the advisors become Dragon Disciples, because Dragon Disciples get a lot of raw stats. And I like that idea. I hate these people, so they might as well stand in town and be beautiful. Alright, God, what's a good feat for him? For the rare chance I have to take him with me. I don't know. I'm not a Magus fanboy. Toughness? Power attack? Try to get reg knowledge Arcana 5 for Dragon Disciple right, that is what I am trying. That's oop, see. That's what I'm doing. It's just strength and con, elemental, focus, electricity. Is it not also hit? Octavia goes to magistrate. That's power attack, it doesn't matter. What is this? Water staff in place. I don't care. I'm never going to use him seriously. Alright, so now we should be able to get... Oh no, okay, so we're going to have to do level 4 and level 5 to get Knowledge Arcana 5. Okay. Strength. It's weird to me that Raganagar has higher strength than Amiri, who's swinging around that massive, massive sword. Alright, and Dragon Disciple still requires Arcana 5. And... Alright, there's Arcana 5. Oh god, I hate you so much. Toughness for those rear quests where I have to take you along. Spell pen. Alright. Okay, so he is now as strong as can be for his position. I'll deal with him after level 8. She is currently Charisma, so leave that as is. I don't think I have any spare headbands right now. She doesn't have a job. She's a hobo. She has 3 less strength than Raganagar, despite the fact that she works out daily with this thing. I could level up her charisma right now. She's never going to be good for anything else, right? She's always going to just be charisma. Yeah. Does Dragon Disciple get charisma at some point? Hold on. I'm going to tab out and I'm going to look it up to see if I can find it before you guys answer me. Dragon Disciple. White Tiger says no. Can anyone else verify that, just to be thorough? Okay, yeah, the wiki says, yeah, 2 con, 2 int, 2 strength. 2 con at 6, 2 int at 8, 2 strength at level 2 and level 4? Okay. Alright. So don't have to worry about that for her. So, heaven help me. We're gonna make a pretty fighter. Oh wait, you know what? I think I had already done her level 4. She's already level 4. Because I was using her as a tank up until that point. Alright, so let's take this stuff back. And who here does not have a Cloak of Resistance? Does nok-nok have one? Yeah, he does. Oh, wait, you got 2 of the same thing, don't you? That's no bueno. Alright, Fabi. Oh, she has one too. And let's give you one. Okay. Oh, Jathal's finally joined the party. Alright, so is everyone leveled as much as it could possibly matter for right now? The answer looks like yes. What level is Tristan? He's 3? And his wisdom is an odd... Okay, so let's do this. Cleric. There's no point in making him a Red Dragon Disciple. Or Dragon Disciple, sorry, my mind went to Neverwinter Nights there for a second. There we go. Oh, that was an easy level up, wasn't it? Okay.
All according to plan.
There we go. Who is Casil? Kestrel? Kestrel's the knight dude that can die at the end of the balloon thing. And he did die in my game and then showed up again later. Okay, so advise. I have to click out and then click back in. Advisors. So they're the same now. So I'll just keep it like that. Look at that. So ridiculous. Alright. Okay. Trade agreement with Sertova, 1500. Temple of the Elk. Just raid Sagas use a shrine, but at his own expense. Accept his offer if you wish to gain a useful ally. And for sure. Damn. Wait a minute, hold on. Maybe I should do this so that this can be done by the time the 2-week time skip finishes. Okay. Alright. I don't think I have... Yeah, lawful neutral. Look, I haven't saved this since the starting room, when we had the 100% critical strike chance for our whole lifetime. Oh, memories.
I tire.
Hold on to your butts! Look at that Dark Souls man running around the outskirts claiming everything. Anyone here a fan of Dark Souls? I have streamed Dark Souls 3 before. I never played 2. I played like half of 1, but that was before I knew you could even use a controller with a computer, and I was playing with mouse and keyboard, and it was awful. One of your barony stats has reached 20. It's time for you to increase its rank. Meet with your advisor to discuss the future. To do so, return your capital, click the button on the appropriate event card in the throne room. Whatever choice you make, your advisors may disapprove. Current advisor decides that you argue too much, they will quit forever. So, alright. I like the idea. I don't like getting whooped. Does being fatigued lower your advisor's chance of success? I don't know. I mean, I'll rest after this. But I've seen too many playthroughs at this point. I'm not really itching to play it again right now. That was more out of curiosity. Oh. First shrine built free of charge. Okay. Alright. Let's build our towny town. And let's drop some billboards in there. Save scum? Ugh. If these billboards are all they're cracked up to be, I won't have to save scum. The thing is, I like games where there's consequences, so if I don't actually let those consequences happen sometimes, it's just awful. Like, it takes away the point of what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, we'll just do, for now, we'll do 2 billboards in each area. So after 5 days, that'll be +4 to every one of those cards. Sup, Cassie? Or Gassy, depending on the font. Harem wants to talk, and the counselor wants to talk. Okie doke, let's go talk. Let's get our talk on. Harem's gonna break up with me. For anyone who doesn't know the Bone Zone story, so Ever since the man animal, ever since we found out that the more save files you have, the slower the game loads, I've been trying to keep as few as possible. So I've just been saving over the same quick save repeatedly. Let's say what I've heard does not bring me peace. Suspicious. Artillery because they list the wealthiest, most influential merchants. Harvest dinner. Only treasures should they appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't recommend it. The whims of the crowd change with the wind. They'll forget your generosity after the first bad harvest. Last time I helped the common people, and they were dicks. Let's just try this. Luxurious dinner. Let's say make a. I don't care who we pander to. You decide. 2 relations, 2 economy, no minuses. Okay. I'm alright. I'm alright with that. Oh, look at that, Ogbomo. Great minds. Ancient road. Yep. Alright. Yes, I will take you there after I clear them out, because you're not that useful. Go talk to Bakken. Alright. Let's rest. Bone Zone story. So, hold on, let me put the emerald in here. I was playing Subnautica. I don't know how many of you have ever seen that game before. I enjoy that game from time to time. I was playing Subnautica. It was on a Saturday, and my 6-year-old was sitting in my lap, and so he's watching the stream. So his head's like right below mine, and we're going through Subnautica. And in Subnautica, the levels in that game have names like the Tropical Zone, the Arctic Zone, the Kelp Reef Zone, stuff like that. And we're going through this deep underwater cave. It's pitch black other than our headlights. And we're going through here, and we come across this massive skeleton. Like, the rib cage was like the size of skyscrapers, you know? Like, we're put with our little submarine through the bones. And my son's like, "Daddy, we should call this the Bone Zone." And of course, being the mature adult that I am, I burst out laughing because I'm thinking something completely different. And chat's busting out laughing too. And so, Bone Zone, when one of my viewers sent me the now infamous shirt, on the back of it, it says #Bone Zone. So I have a shirt that has cleavage on the front and says Bone Zone on the back. I can't wear this outside or people are going to think I'm advertising something very different. All right. I must have missed a piece of this necklace on my challenging playthrough because I never was able to get him to build anything. Restore it. Not every legend speaks of heroic feats. Some tell of atrocities and wicked things. I will breathe my gift into this necklace that it may tell you of something of itself. Wow, that was amazing. Not. That was awesome, buddy. Okay, what does this necklace do? +4 bonus to trickery, stealth, and mobility. Their melee attacks do 2d6 sneak attack damage. When an ally moves away from the wearer in battle, this amulet forces the wearer to make an attack of opportunity against their ally. Okay, if I put it on someone with a bow, bows can't do attacks of opportunity. Is it then safe? Meaning she just gets +4 to trickery. Right, that's what I'm thinking too, White Tiger. So if I use it on her, will it simply be +4 to trickery and stealth and mobility? Which I like that. Alright. Lots and lots of gold for all of this. Oh, 600 XP. Oh, because I got the whole Restovok set. I must have been much more thorough this time than the challenging playthrough. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Oh, it says that this was left there if you leave it in the chest. Hopefully it won't poof. 3 Pine Island before the Stag Lord. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Good. Well, you know, Lindsay, I know, is gonna rob me at least once later. Oh man, now that I've got Lindsay replaced, I can really be hard on her when she robs me. I wanted a printing press. Burn it. Except I think the building actually gives me some bonuses. So maybe not. But I'll be as mean to her as I can, minus losing that building. Doing that voice reminds me of Venom, which I saw over the weekend. Fantastic movie. Had a lot more humor than I thought it would. Alright. Boop, boop, shaboop. Okay. And do I have enough money for the bag of holding right now? Yes! Every bag is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Boop. All right. All right. Okay, so.
Hello, I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh. Forgive me. Nymphs are not made for cities.
I hope I will be rewarded for my efforts. I did save you along with your precious flowers and bushes.
I will answer all your questions. So long.
Alright. Oh, that's right. I can run through the houses and get treasure. Let's do that real quick. Bushes. I saved your bush. Alright, fortunately, there's very minimal loading in here. Check this out. Look how I loaded in. Smarlodon's like, excuse me, Baron needs your dinner. Takes the food off of their plate and walks out. Why is that an option? Just like running in there like Link, break their urns, leave. My sudden and inevitable betrayal.
That is not far.
Ha ha ha! Taxes! Nok-nok away! I'm not sure either, but it sounds familiar. Oh, can't open that. Curse you! The citizens have thwarted my tax-taking with a lock. Oh, yeah. I did see Firefly once all the way through. Just one time. I'm a leaf in the wind.
Taxes.
As it should be.
Mucklick away. XD, 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 XD.
I'm glad you're entertained by that. Oh, hello. Delta +2 con. And their dinner. Away! I got a cape billowing behind me now, too. It's perfect.
In due time.
Maybe you should, like, lose trust with your citizens if you rob the houses. That should be a thing. I'm a very simple man-animal. Not to be confused with Man-Bear-Pig, your cousin from another mother. Like most cousins. Shit. Okay, so I can do the 2-week time skip for the advisor, or take this moment to do the other things I need to do right now. I will say, I'm kind of disliking the monk tank because he keeps getting just absolutely thrashed in the first rounds of combat. I'd get Jubilost and talk to Bakken. Alright, I actually know from my challenging mode gameplay where I tried to go get Jubilost and Ikundayo, right away, they will not be there. They will not be on the map until the first troll attack happens. So, for now, let's go get Bakken. I actually didn't think of it that way, Ogbomo. I was just thinking, this is a thing I can do right now. But, sure. Oh, yes, 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 yes. You're right. I didn't even think of that. I wish I knew what they did. I still don't know what happens, like what actually happens that affects you when those numbers go up, other than, woo, numbers going up.
Ready for anything. This should do it.
Conjurer. What? 5-second cooldown. Alright, just go stab him in the face. Okay. That was a fun little hit. Depends on what the monk is equipped with. I mean, I guess I just need to get him like the combat reflexes talent so he can't be flat-footed anymore or something. But so far, it's like, you know, he goes from over 30 armor to like 16 in the first round of combat. Every 20 points category goes up, you can rank up an advising position. The higher the rank, the higher the chance of success. But that's it? Like, plus economy doesn't increase your income or anything like that? Oh! I should be able to pick that lock that was upstairs on this level now. I'm trying to think, what feat did I get the monk at level 5? Oh, I think I got him Crane Wing?
All according to plan.
Yeah, he keeps going. Well, right now he doesn't have bark skin. He doesn't have bark skin, he doesn't have mage armor, so he usually has around 30. And then he goes to 17 when the first round of combat's going on currently.
In due time.
Bakken, your Baron has a deal for you. Oh yeah, I didn't do the belt. Let's see, he's got Dex, Con, Strength, Con on the healer, I guess. All right, let's go check the
That is not far.
that chest upstairs that I failed to pick the lock on at level 1. Playing Pathfinder Kingmaker loading screen simulator, not to be confused with Patchfinder. Last night when I was closing the stream down, I called it King Finder on accident.
can't.
I was just like, eh. Really? Wow. DC 21. Okay. Another time. What was her... Oh, she rolled a 3.
As it should be.
Guess I should have saved first. That might have been worth saves coming. Alright. Let's see. Just reward. Meet the... Not high enough level to do that yet. Door... Okay. Let's run on over here. Zone out. Come, smiles! This party's all smiles. What? You left an emerald here? No, I did not. I guess there's just access to my stashes there. Hey, Twinkle Toes! How's it going? I always think of adult Aang from The Last Airbender in Legend of Korra. She's like, alright, Twinkle Toes, let's go to the courthouse. And he's like, Toph, I'm 45 years old. Can you stop calling me Twinkle Toes? She's like, nope. Claim them resources and get back in his boutique.
I tire.
My life is a burden.
Don't use the rations. I still think random characters should get a random thing that they can do for the, when you're resting, the special skill thing, like how Valerie polishes her armor and Lindsay sings a song, stuff like that. Alright, I don't think I have... I think I can't claim that. I can get that. I'll have to go back to the throne room to be able to, Oh yeah, there's this thing. Is this part of the outskirts? I think I can claim that. That's fine. I'll have to go back to the throne room to be able to build the herbalist shop. When you build the herbalist shop for Bakken, does he immediately join you, or do you have to go back and talk to him again after building the shop? Does anyone recall?
I am prepared.
You are not prepared. 19 damage. Guys, the necklace gave my grenadier a sneak attack. Do you see that? The necklace is bugged. It says it works on melee. That was very clearly not melee. Okay. We found another bugged item, friends. Alright, turn on Acid Splash. This is a Troll Hound. And heal that Smilodon. Report it to the developer to fix. Is there a very simple way to send a bug report in this game? If it's like a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna do it. But if it's if they've got a button for it to like just fill out a quick log, I'll send it. On the forum? That's a no.
I require rest.
What is it? Is it in the build menu for the laboratory? Jeez. That's a good way. Can you imagine? They're like, yeah, we're not getting any bug reports. I think the game's ready for launch. So they're just like, oh, we had the report bug button behind 6 loading screens. Let's check this real quick. I have found that the table loads faster from here. It's still slow, but it loads faster from here than it does from the throne room, in my opinion. Artisans. You met an artisan, a special character who can craft equipment for you, from tough armor and powerful weapons to magic Dorian scrolls. Find one in every region. They'll ask you for favors, so you fill the request, workshop blueprint will appear. Each artisan you hire will eventually request your help in creating a special item. Create the special class to unlock a masterpiece. Okay. New merchants have arrived in the capital. Okay. Yo-Muck finally got a chance to sit on my PC. Hey, French! How's it going, man? Yeah, I didn't even see you responding on Discord. I just assumed you've had a busy life the last couple days, man. How's the stream been going? It's been great. I met the man animal. I guess my current sugar daddy. Man animal here made it rain subscriptions in the stream yesterday. He was very generous. We made a lot of new friends the last few days. I was looking at they updated the Streamlabs admin panel, and it has a new section for, I can't think of the proper word, basically statistics. And you can see like what day of the week you got the most follows on, what day of the week you got the most donations on, what game you were playing when you had the most follows. And Pathfinder Kingmaker, in the short time of playing it, has almost caught up to and overtaken the growth I've received so far as a streamer on Grim Dawn, which I've done for much, much, much longer. So I thought that was interesting. This game is definitely doing well right now, despite its early problems. +1 to economy when next to a tavern or a longhouse. Okay, so let's put that in a corner.
Raining dimes.
Yes, it is. Thank you for the bits. Did advisor give advisors before the last 14 days of the month? Let's see. Camergod, because your font color was the same as the band animals, I was reading your guys' stuff as if the same person was talking. I didn't realize it was two different people. How you doing? Are you still at work, I take it? You're usually at the office until like halfway through the stream, I believe. The man, the myth, the legend. Jesus, French. Alright. I'm low on BP. I don't really want to spend more BP right now, so I'm not going to. So we got the alchemist ship building. That's going to take 10 days. I'm about to leave. I was listening the whole hour. Right on, right on. Good to see you. Good to know that you're still alive. French Import here. He asked me about it a couple of days ago on stream. If I was up to having someone else edit some like highlight reel videos for me, and I was like, yeah, of course I am. I don't have the time to do that anymore. So French is gonna make a stab at it. So we'll be seeing his work pretty soon here while he puts his editing skills to the test. All right, that's done. Like now because more works. Wait, what? Out to leave is this? Gotcha. All right, well, talk to you later. Hey guys, Twitch, why you do this to me? Dang, my Twitch is down. Okay, is there anything else to do here right this second? I don't think so. Wait, I just realized, was I able to enter the build menu from just traveling around town? I thought I had to be actually in the throne room to do that. I guess not. I always thought you had to be in the throne room to access the build menu. Hot dang. I'm gonna go at it for the next couple hours and I'll see if I can finish a bit before the end of the stream. There was some juicy moments yesterday. I sent you a clip of one of them that someone else took. I threw it in the Discord. I don't know if there's anything to be done with that, but there you have it. Fun guys, don't get too kinky without me. Haha, no promises. If your character is repeatedly missing an enemy, do better. Alright, what's our enemy this time? Goblin Sly
Ready for
Eye.
anything.
Could she do sneak attack grenades? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it.
I just got back. I missed the last one, so here it is again.
So now do I have to hope that your connection goes in and out, man animals, so that you can just keep raining dimes at me? Support this stream one dime at a time? Oh man, that...
Raining dimes.
Thank you, man. Oh man, I'm just imagining like a year from now, I'm like, yeah, I got a new camera for my computer. People are like, oh man, you save up some money from work? No, I got it from this one guy on Twitch, one dime at a time. Over the last 56 weeks. You just like seeing those knockers? Well, clearly that is the right, it's the right gift to have there if I'm gonna be getting that. Alright, throne room is popping up again. Let's see what's up. Wasn't it Man Animal that yesterday he popped in here and he said just move from one titty streamer to another? I was like, damn! Promise the sun, current event. Nothing, no new information. Advisors, ice roll, berries, Sue. That's so, oh my gosh, that's so troll that they use Valerie's charisma as an example. Okay. Let's do economy. Any projects I really want to do? I can, I guess, go do the counselor thing? Oh, that was White Tiger? Okay. That's right, because Man Animal came from the other stream with some, I think he said it was a dude. So I assume some guy that he made cry. The White Tiger came from the titty streamer. Yvonne Elizabeth uses tit... Okay. Didn't follow that one. I'm pretty sure there's nothing to do with the Bald Hilltop yet. Double check. That's who I came to, I mean from. It can be both. Shame on you, though. How dank on a scale of 1 to 10 do you want the vid? On that scale, is 1 the best or is 10 the best? I feel like this is a trap. I want 10. Oh, so lowest possible dankness. No! Depends if you want eye cancer or not. You know what? Let's have you do what you think. I'm just imagining this video you're gonna edit, and it's like, I'm gonna say something that is only kind of like mildly funny, kind of like, like the small exhale through the nose funny, where you type LOL but you don't actually laugh, and then all of a sudden it's like, blah, 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 and like a bass drops, and you see Fortnite people dabbing on the sides of the screen, and it's just like, holy shit, French, calm down. So if 10 is that, maybe not a 10. I can't get Jubilost. He will not be there until the first troll attack report. I found that out last time. Same with the Kundayo.
That is not far.
I can go do their levels. But I mean, I might as well get the counselor, because I'm going to have to go back anyway. Yeah, I went and I cleared their levels. And I'm like, where are they? And I was like afraid my game was bugged. Then the troll attack happened, and I checked again, and they were there. It was after, was it Kestel or Keston comes into the throne room and say there's reports of trolls attacking everywhere, or that might be a lie, though? Anyone else find it weird she has a not tower shield on her back? Do you have resist fire yet? I feel like someone might have just gotten communal resist energy. Did I? Yeah! I've got 1 communal resist energy. Oh, I forgot she preps spells. Anything else here? While you throw bombs, they only hit a direct damage. Do not splash for the bomb. Just over your modifier, so just. Okay. I guess.
I require rest.
I don't want to do the Weir Rats yet. The Weir Rats are a tough fight. You get sneak attacked by 2 of them when you walk in the room. Then you got the grenades. Yes, I can resist fire, but those sneak attacking ones are nasty. What? Oh, hold on. I gotta see what this is. How dank on a scale of 1 to 10 do you want the vid? Oh, is this me describing the Fortnite dabbing and shit? Okay. How's the mouse cursor today? Okay, it's still lined up right now. Alright. I'd say it's gonna be me saying that, and then the Fortnite dabbing starts, right? Does anyone here ever watch? It's a children's show. I don't care. I'll use my 6-year-old as an excuse. Star versus the Forces of Evil. There's like the main character is a guy. The male main character is a guy, and his phone ringtone is like that world's equivalent to like My Little Pony, and everyone's like, ugh, and he's like, it's ironic. I'm using it ironically. Like that's me with the dabbing thing. All right, save game, and let's do the counselor level up or whatever she is. Well, I'll do you one better than that, French. Mukla Kappa. Okay. Save game. Hold on to your butts. Ah! What? You... Oh, it hit me twice. Oh, it hit me thrice. Reload. Yeah, apparently the whole barony got... I'm like, alright, I'm gonna look at these papers for a minute, and then 3 plagues swept through the barony. Dude, okay. If you cannot look up from papers for 2 weeks because you apparently have catheters hooked up to you and your eyes taped open and you can't realize that plagues are ravaging your barony and you can't look up for a second to address that issue, I'm gonna save scum because that's not realistic. Okay, so no 2-week time skip there. I mean, I guess I could do the like, shoot, should I have done the like wait one day thing until it happens? I mean, I guess I can just run around, clear more of the map, and wait for the Bald Hilltop to activate. Yeah, seriously! Like, okay, if you say during the claiming new lands 2 weeks that I'm running around and actively stabbing flags in the dirt all over those new lands, okay, sure. I'm gonna try that again. Then maybe I was not in the throne room. And everyone else was like, let's wait till he gets back. He left you in charge. Deal with the plague. No. We need to wait till he tells us to. Okay, so when does the Bald Hilltop go active? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Keston has news. Yeah, I just went there. You saw me just go there. It's not at the point where I can go there and kill the thing, or else it's gonna hammer the town over and over. Because when it activates, you know how you get the card, and it also has a thing to kill there, and neither of those are active yet. So at some point during the 2 weeks, the card went active. I didn't address it, and then it hammered me 3 times. I had to change out my bandages. I missed it. Dude, you got to tell me. What did you get surgery on? I mean, unless you're embarrassed and they just cut off your second penis or something. If it's TMI, you can just say TMI. But that was the quickest thing I could come up with on the spot of an embarrassing thing. I'll head south and look into this. Baron's duty is to his people. I'll head south and look into this situation. Thank you, Your Grace.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
We're gonna go, rah, I was a slave, I should be helping at this table. Amiri, I can fight boars, I should be helping at this table. Tristan, I'm betraying you guys, I caused all the problems at this table. Me, I wish all these people would leave my table. Okay, so since we just talked to Keston, we've got to clear his card, or it's going to be blinking the whole time I'm away, and I won't be able to see new events. Man animal. It's raining dimes. Hallelujah, it's raining dimes. Hey man, I want to Rolex. I want to let myself get absolutely fucking rich. It's raining dimes! That song will be on my Christmas album, patent pending. I think we will be going platinum. Staph infection legion. It was deeper than expected. They drained some of it out. We currently have about 2 inches of tape in it to prevent it from closing up, so you can clear the rest of it out in a day or 2. Whoa. Okay. I know little to nothing about that topic.
According to plan.
You have just broadened my knowledge of staph infection treatment exponentially. Yeah, sounds like fun. I mean, I'm glad that you're so okay that you can apparently still go to school tomorrow. But, dang. Ogbomo, I have had a, vasectomy. While some people are embarrassed to talk about this. I don't give a shit. I've had a vasectomy, and I was fully conscious for it. I just focused on the ceiling tiles. It was fine. You're so drugged up, not like in the head way, in the painkiller way. You hardly feel anything. But I'm just saying I kind of get it as far as that part of it goes. Yo. There are some funny stories from that day. That doctor was really funny. Should I tell those, or do you guys think that'd be too much? Would I get my Twitch card taken away? I don't want to scare anybody off. Smilodon, quit trying to eat the horse. Might have to switch to a just chatting channel. Alright. Gotta set the stream to rated M for mature. Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable end. I was telling them that we were talking about Ogbomo's recent surgery, French import, And from that, I segued into saying, he talked about how he was conscious while he got cut open for a surgery. I said, I was conscious while I got cut open for a vasectomy. I sort of know where you're coming from. I said it wasn't that bad, though, because I had so many painkillers. It was just whatever. And then I was like, you know, that doctor said some really, really funny stuff while that was happening. I said, should I tell that story? And they were like, they were getting nervous. That's what you missed. Everyone got one. Yes. Yeah, with every sub comes a free... And nok-nok never got another sub again. Okay.
Time's not waiting.
Battles await.
Focus on the goal.
What?
Quick, else we miss
I
all
am
the fun.
prepared.
Again, why do you hear her quack when she drinks that? Alright. So we're using 5 mage armors, each of the Smilodons and Trip. 4 armor on each of them. That leaves us 3 enlarged persons until we get extend magic.
Let us not hesitate.
Okay. Did we cure everyone's stat damage from so long ago? Hold on. There needs to be a better way to do this still. They need to still adjust that. Hey, what the hell? Why do 2 of the cats not have power attack turned on, but 2 of them do? But I have no control over that. The Oprah vasectomy. If you'd look under your chair, you'll find a... Ah! Oh my god.
Carve my name onto your flesh.
Of course the first attack hits. Why wouldn't it? Targeted this before combat ends and I can't see it anymore. Alright. It appears these wolves were snacking on a gnome.
In due time.
Should be a meow if it's Dex like Cat's Grace, still better than the bombs episode of Oprah last week.
That is not far.
Got some mushrooms. Bedger. Mushroom. I know there's a loot over there, but I know if you come from that way, the fight starts from a really weird angle, so I'm gonna go over here.
Our time has come.
How many
I will
times does
not
that
falter.
scale? It does not say how many times per day you can use it as based on whatever. I don't know. Alright, quick save. You've got to help us.
Stand with me.
Can we save the NPCs? Get some bonus points? Oh, that didn't heal the NPCs. Tartusio, I recognize you. Yeah, like I said, I knew there was a loot down there. I just wanted to attack from this direction first, because it makes the fight a bit easier, I think. There we go. See you soon enough. This is not over. It's sinking.
I stand ready.
Alright, save game. Oh, you can use the crowbar here. So I've never had a crowbar when I got to this part, so I want to see what happens. Set a crowbar under the cart's wheel. While the gnomes are busy fighting the kobolds, furiously cursing and diligently punching the unwelcome guests, the car is... oh, we already read that. Set under the wheel, the crowbar wedged into position against the stones of the riverbed, making the process of pulling the cart out of the river easier. I know you can use the rope, I don't think we need to. He's gonna flop. Oh wow, he succeeded at both, nice! I don't think we need to use the rope. Yeah, we saved the rope. Every time you use a rope in this game, you lose it forever for some reason, so. Do you? Okay. My fault, my loss then. I didn't think you'd get more XP because it wasn't a skill check. I didn't notice that the crowbar gave XP.
Jubilos Nartropple, at your graces, by the way. Oh, Lisa. Also, so, how did you say your barony was called?
Oh, I almost clicked
whatever,
attack.
Never mind. When I draw them, I've already told you. Yes, you're right. So, I can see it's your first encounter with the freedom of speech. Just do what you consider right. And I'd like you to stop telling me what to do.
I didn't mean to click to watch your mouth. It's just... It was there.
My party and I set up camp at the bank of this river. We'd just been... You know what he told me? He introduced... So I've been explaining my position to him. That culinary... Or the most scandalous one. Didn't read any of these. Oh, well, don't answer that. Anyway, I'm almost done. You see, one of these outposts must be somewhere near... Why not? Dwarves like being underground? Well, you...
Okay. Let's get... We'll loot all the kobolds when we leave the level. Let's come over here and get the secret thing. Super secret.
I was successful in my search.
Shard of Knight's Bracers. Let's see what's over here before we cross the river. I'm making things up. Listen to me. Well, you're supposed to say you'd be like, I was testing you. You passed this time.
As it should be.
As it should be. Whoa.
Interesting.
Oh my. Which of you? Oh, probably the Doomsayer. Damn. Alright. That happened.
I will see this through.
Good heal. Nice.
In due
Alright,
time.
what do we got here? Couple of corpses. Mouth-watering broth is simmering in the pot. Okay. A Psy +1. Raphael's been here.
All
Also
according to
furiously,
plan.
actually outnumbered. Okay. Is that it for the area south of the river? I think it might be. Alright, let's head on up there. How's our XP doing? Ooh, main characters are almost 6. Secondary are halfway. Gotta say, it's starting to feel less like hard mode. It's starting to feel a lot like challenging.
No one stands in my way.
Follow my lead.
It's just like the party is coming together how I wanted it, and less often is it feeling as insane as it did at like level 1 and 2 and 3, where I was having to reload a lot.
Enemy approaching.
Let's do a heal on that one. Nice to smile it on to open that lock.
What a fight!
Ooh, wait, what? Anyone else here see the preview for the new Torchlight game? I forget the name of it. It's like, they said they were trying to make an ARPG MMO. Which I don't know if that's really been done before. But I really enjoyed the first Torchlight 1 and Torchlight 2, so I'm hoping they do those games justice, because I would love to play another one.
We will be victorious!
Alright, hold on. Everyone but the monk hold position. Monk get in front.
Out of my way!
Monk freak out. Alpha Wolf. Alright, and then let's have you summon a whole bunch of wolves all around this guy. Perfect. Look at that interference. That's so lovely. Alright, you turn on bombs and work on the Alpha Wolf. You know, I haven't even used a large person here yet. Oh, smile it on down. Uh-oh, is that Smile It On dead or unconscious? 2 Smile-It-Ons are knocked out. Woo! That guaranteed Alchemist damage. Alchemist is a bit ridiculous sometimes.
Together we stand.
If I want to do an evil campaign, I'd be tempted to have me play the Alchemist, and then have that way I could be evil, and then still have this same party. But you know, I could be evil if I was not the Inquisitor with the pet, and have someone else be the Inquisitor with the pet. Just a thought. I don't know if I'll pull the trigger on that idea, but we'll see.
As it should be.
Depends on how long I'm still having fun with this game and how popular this game remains with you guys. Alright, collect all. We're up to 600 pounds. Still doing okay. Alright, so we got Jubilost. Can I change advisors from the anywhere, like, screen without going all the way back to town? Actually, I guess I can assign the advisor just before I do a new card. I don't have to go all the way back to town to do it. Okay. So I know the ruined watchtower is where Akundayo is. Oh, what is this? Yeah, sure, let's do it. I have no idea what this is. I'd stay in your territory until the spot. Oh, that's right. The bald hilltop hammered me earlier. Water Nymph and the Lumberjacks. Ah, yes. Hopefully it lets me use my custom character's charisma score. And not rely on Tristan's or some shit.
All according to plan.
Plus 16, plus 14. Okay, cool. Feather tokens. Oh, I got a 11 out of 20 chance to succeed at this. Damn it. I bullied her. I used intimidation to get her to just leave. We didn't fix the forest or anything. We're just like, fuck off. Oh, she took the hostages with her? I believe I was promised compensation. Shit. How long ago did I save? On this level? Okay. I didn't realize, like, scaring her off would make her kill those two guys. Like, that wasn't clear. I think the bad ending would be fighting and us having... Like, if we fought, I assume she uses the mind-controlled dudes on her side, and then we have to murder them.
All according to plan.
Does anything good happens if you become her friend? I constantly forget about guidance. Does becoming her friend have any effect? Oh, chaotic good. Boo. Now kill her! I don't know. I probably can't deal with one of those yet, so I'll just get rid of it. Alright, let's see what this ring is all about that you're talking about. Oh, ring of plot, ring of plot +2. You know, plot armor is quite strong. Ring of plot +2. Alright, we each have a ring.
In due time.
Oh, what's going on here? Check this whole map for little doodads. Are you still alive in Grim Dawn? Yes, Trundle God. I still have 0 hardcore deaths in any character ever in Grim Dawn. Last time I played it was a week ago Saturday. I've been really into this lately. Oh my gosh, back up.
As it should be.
Let's get in formation first.
Let's move already.
I'll take the bait.
Hey, his trip is turned on, and I didn't turn it on this level.
Through.
No one stands in my way. Out of my way.
Wow, GG. Alright, well, check out Torchlight 2 Hardcore Elite if you want a real challenge. I'm stuck on that right now, and I consider myself uber tier at hardcore games. My friend, I have beaten Torchlight 2 on Hardcore Elite. I would have really have to dig for the picture, but when I did that, I felt so pumped up. I put a portrait of the... You know what? Hold on. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit, is it? Hang on a sec. Oh, the desktop camera is not going to work. It's going to do this shit again. I can't switch to desktop. Hold on. Is it going to work? I'm trying to switch to desktop capture. Okay. Hold on. Can I do... Why is it just showing black? Back in black. Alright. I was trying to switch from game capture to desktop capture, but it's... all we have succeeded in doing is fucking up the mouse. God damn it. The mouse is no longer where I'm telling it to be. Damn it! So, yeah. I was going to go into my Steam and show you. But yes, I do have the Steam achievements. The character I played in Torchlight 2 Hardcore was... it was an engineer, which was kind of like the pet class, of course. But everyone in that game gets a pet. But I was playing the engineer. I was basically using spider mines as my basic attack, and I was also spamming the summon skeleton spell, which anyone can use. So I was like, spider mines, skeletons, and just sending waves of shit and running around a lot. I didn't really have to hold still to do damage. But I got into New Game Plus mode on Hardcore top difficulty, whatever it was called, Uber, Elite, whatever. I got into New Game Plus mode, and I got cocky, and I died in like 10 minutes, but I did do it. Alright, I need to go back and check on the events over here. Yep.
I tire.
Did you use a shield? Did you max it? Dude, on that character, I remember I had every single talent, skill, attribute point in whatever that game's equivalent of Constitution was. Not Strength, not Dex, not whatever the hell else. I had every single stat point and more health. And I had a one-hand weapon and a shield. Energy barrier? Maybe? It's been years since that what I'm telling you about. It's been a few years since then. Okay. So what is the date right now? The 14th? Do you remember what day the thing goes active? How many times did you fail before you beat it?
A rest would be welcome.
It was not my first time playing it. I don't try a game on hardcore till I've gone through the game on normal. But it was my first hardcore character that got very far. I may have had a few hardcore characters that died before they got to like level 20 or 30. But it was my first hardcore character that got like midway into the game, and then I went all the way with it. It decreases your stats by... Every 2 days, it decreases your stats for 14 days unless you overcome it. Hurry to the Bald Hilltop to confront the threat while also sending one of your representatives to assess the consequences of the curse. Both actions are vital. Okay, so, wow, resting outside pushed us into curse zone, guys. Alright, let's send an advisor, and then we'll run to the Bald Hilltop. I've never played that game multiplayer, but... Yeah, I mean, You guys know my love for pet classes, but the engineer, I went just for pet stats, which affects the spider mines, the robots he summons, and the pet that everybody starts the game with. So it was great. And then I was spamming summon skeletons. Gonna level spider mines engineer summoner. Thanks to the advice of props. That's crazy. Mind blown. Yeah, the other classes in the game, I played each of them to like level 10, and I didn't love any of them. The engineer, I was like, this is my spirit animal. Like at level 1, he gets a robot that follows him around and spams heal and mana regen on him. That's so cool! Requires 1 day to solve. Hey, Chef Smitty! Home from a long day of cheffering. Chef, are you one of those guys that after making like fancy, delicious meals for people all day, you come home and you just throw like a frozen pizza in the oven? Or like you get like a Lunchable? I hear that about some chefs, that like they're so tired from making food all day, they come home and then they eat like shit. And believe me, I'm not one to talk. I live off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and microwaved hot dogs. I'm just curious. No, I do have some drinks and I cook a regular meal. Oh, man. Going the extra mile for that human body of his. Man, the thing with the... It's so weird, the thing with Streamlabs. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm gonna try something here. Just a second. Da-da-da. 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 Nope, the mouse is still off. Damn. So it's like when I tried to go to the desktop and then come back, it like desynced the mouse. I should have buffed while I was down in the corner. I was not thinking. Alright. Cassie taking big hits. Alright, she's okay now. Let's just put channel on autocast. We're gonna rest after this. Oh, -3 dex to... Oh, I think that was one of the summoned animals. Awesome. Oh, hold person. Shit. So many misses. 29 damage from a bomb. Yo, no one's landing hits. There we go. I was like, no one's landing hits in between these bombs. Bombs are just doing so much. Oh my gosh. There we go. Ring of Prot, 1, and a wyvern skin cloak. Okay, let's sort. And wyvern skin cloak. +2 to nat armor, and 4 resistance bonus against poison, sleep, and paralysis. Those are very specific. Alright, let's just give this to someone that doesn't have a cloak. The 2 nat armor is not going to stack with... Oh wait, hold on. Give it to someone who doesn't have an amulet of nat armor. Give it to her. And then move her cloak of resistance over to one of these. Alright. One Smilodon died. This one got dex damage. That one's fine. That one got dex damage.
I know what to do.
Didn't somebody else? Yeah, you had resto too.
I will not falter.
Okay, he's fine. Wax off that dex damage, it wipes right off. Alright, need 3 more cured. One character.
Ready for anything.
This game you're constantly playing, is it turn-based or real-time fighting? So effectively, it's based off the pen and paper Pathfinder game, which is basically like a newer version of Dungeons and Dragons with dice like these, the 20-sided ones. So it's based off that, but essentially it's real time, but every 6 seconds in the game, represents what would be one turn if you were playing with pen and paper. So, like, if your character was level 1 and you only get 1 attack per turn, they're going to swing 1 time every 6 seconds. So, you know, if you have an understanding of the pen and paper game, you definitely have a little bit of a real-time advantage, but you are playing it in real time. But at any moment, if you need to, you can pause the game, give people orders, and then unpause, and they'll all execute those orders. Like, you know, pause, have this person move back, have this person move forward, have this person drink a potion, this guy throw a grenade, and then unpause, and all of that will happen. Okay, it says new event is happening at town. I think I need to enter the throne room. Oh, can you? That would be a bit too much pausing for me. I suppose that might help like a really new player. For me, that would be way too much pausing. Yeah, as far as like customization, Trundle God, this game has a staggering amount of it. In classes alone. Like, there's more than 10 classes, and each one has like 4 archetypes. Like, for fighter, okay? Fighter is your warrior. You can be a fighter, you can be a tower shield specialist, which is a tank that uses a shield the size of a door. You can be a 2-hand weapon fighter, or this other thing I forget. But essentially every class has 4 flavors, so then there's like 40 classes or something. Basically only pause if you against the boss are getting owned. Not only, I mean, like, look, I'm controlling a party of 6 people, and you can do less than that, but recommended 6. And if one of them gets low health, I might pause the game, try to have that one person get away from the threat while another one of my people tries to run over and heal that person, you know, and then I'll unpause it. So, I mean, that might just happen if they take a bad hit from just a normal creature, not necessarily a boss or something. Yeah, a boss, I would definitely pause the game like before I pull the boss if I can, and then use all my buff spells if I can, stuff like that. This is 1 day, right? Okay, so I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna say skip 1 day. There we go. Await a report. And I could support the counselor now. Alright. I just quick saved. Let's see what this does. If this guts me. Ogbomo. Always with the great minds. Alright. Event of the month. Nice! Okay, we didn't fail anything. Alright. Trade taxes. Troublemakers. Troubled lands. Alright, only Reganagar can do this, apparently. A visitor. We're gonna have to open the table back up after the visitor to get the card out of the way, so let's close the table, see what that is. So the advisor's rank up ends before the end of the month. Huh. Okay. Let's see who is awaiting us in the throne room. Oh, it's the bald hilltop thing. Hey, big gold. Alright. Had to restart my PC and finish this vid in the AO. I'm cringing a little bit. Oh, we leveled up! Nice! Alright. Inquisitor level 5? New teamwork feat. Can we get outflank? That would be the dream. We got precise strike. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Yes! Nice! All the summoned things are getting +4 to their hit. That is going to be huge on hard mode where they've all got more armor. Shake it off! We'll figure that out. I mean, we can FTP it. We can do a Dropbox or something. We can figure that out. Yeah. Like, yeah, we can just use Dropbox, and once I make sure that you've not like tricked me into uploading your weird fetishes or something, then I'll put it on the YouTube channel. I'll make you a playlist on there or something. Let's see. Who are we? Oh, this is the Inquisitor. Alright, so see Invis, protection from alignment communal. Invis. See Invis? It does last a long time. But does see invisibility see stealthed creatures? In many, many games, stealth is different from invisibility. How does Pathfinder do it? Because in many games, stealth is actually just sneaking around. Invisibility is the spell invisibility. Okay. Hmm. 2d8 plus 1 point per level. We'll save negates. I'll actually do it because no one in the party has it. Well, shit. Later on, I'm going to get communal see invis, and this will then be useless. And then I'll have picked this spell, and it will be sitting here useless, and I'll never use it again. This I might actually use sometimes. If I have a spare spell and I need to heal someone, there's a chance that'll get used, so I'll get that. Getting outflank on all my pets. That's so good. I like it. I like it. Alright, who else leveled up? Does Jubilos leveling up? Yes. If I level him to 4, his int will go up and it will be huge. Can I make him a dragon disciple for 2 extra int? Does anyone see a reason why that would be bad? Able to spontaneously cast arcane spells of 1st level. So I need like 1 level of sorcerer. So if I did like this, I don't care. Regular source because you need dragon. Wait. I need the dragon bloodline? How do you have an undead bloodline? My mommy banged a skeleton. What? Must be a dragon bloodline? That's not a requirement for Dragon Disciple. I mean, I can. It's not a requirement, though. I mean, you can be a bard and turn into a Dragon Disciple. But yeah, we turned... Who was that other character? Lindsay! In my last game, Lindsay, we went from just straight bard into Dragon Disciple. So I know that that's false. Remember? Lindsay was like level 13 bard and then level 1 Dragon Disciple. Alright. Oh, shoot. He would have to get 1 more level. I picked Sorcerer, didn't I? Alright, we'll do Dragon Black. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. And... So he needs... So it's 7... Oh, I didn't realize he was already past level 4. This was a waste of time. So at 7, he can get Arcana 5, rank 5. And then at 8, he can become the dragon thing. Alright, Trip Twinkletoes leveled up. What do we get? A new key power and a mystic power, which we have not seen yet. Alright, stealth. He's the only stealther in the party. And this, and we'll get like 1 point in a couple of these things. Actually, I like having another high level... What did I do? This? Let's keep perception and stealth maxed on him, and we'll slowly get those other things. Okay, key power. Scorching Ray. Does he provoke attacks of opportunity when he does these key powers? Blast is enemies living in fire. Range touch attack, so it's, yeah, it's Scorching Ray. Sudden speed. And True Strike, so 1 point as a standard, not a swift. That's a swift. That's a turn. Yeah, we're about to go into a chapter where everything's immune to fire. Let's do sudden speed. Really? I mean, these standard action spells, they're not going to provoke attacks of opportunity, are they? I don't want to get AO'd. That would be bad news bears. I'll hover True Strike for now while I wait on you to hopefully say no, that won't happen. It shouldn't because it's a key power. Okay. It says Vice when 20 points for key to activate a class ability. In order to have that ability, affect one ally within 30 feet rather than the sensei himself. Oh, so he can do True Strike on other people? You can affect all allies within 30 feet. Oh my god, does that mean he can bark skin the entire party after level 10 with one charge? That would be the tits. Okay, True Strike gets amazing if he can AoE it onto the entire party. Alright, so Trip Twinkletoes and Cassie's leveling up. She gets a Discovery and Directed Blast. Can detonate a bomb so that it splashes in a 30-foot cone rather than a radius. The cone starts at the alchemist and extends away from her in the direction she chooses. Each creature within the cone takes damage as if it had suffered a direct hit from the alchemist bomb, but succeeding at a reflex save halves the damage. Every creature rolls for a direct hit? Why would you ever not do this? I cannot... As long as the friendly fire turn off thing is working for Precise Bomb. As long as Precise Bomb works on Directed Blast, this seems like you would never not do this. Okay. What do we got here? Choking bombs do not do damage. Breath. Expel those breath of standard action to a cone. Each one is just... So that's the exact same thing as this, but worse. Cognatogen. Oh, no. Dispelling bombs. Does not deal damage. Explosive. Now a splash radius of 10 feet rather than 5. Creatures take a direct hit from an explosive bomb, catch fire. Do 1d6 points of fire damage each round until the fire is extinguished. That's cool. Feral mutagen? No. Preserve organs? 25% chance that when you get a crit or sneak attack, it will be rolled normally. Spontaneous healing. Tanglefoot bombs. Explosive or fast? Oh, is fast an option at this point? If fast is an option, I would tank it. No, that requires Alchemist level 8. And nothing here really wows me. I can take Explosive. Because if I'm using Directed Blast, the 10-foot explosion radius doesn't matter. But I can use this for... The fact that this leaves a dot makes it same damage as the acid bomb, as long as they're not, like, immune to fire, like the trolls that we're going to be seeing soon. The 10-foot explosion radius matters with directed blast. Like, is the directed blast cone wider? I mean, I'll take it. There's not a better choice there. I just don't get what you're talking about. Confirmed stacks. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, we're doing this decision again. You know, I still don't have anyone... you know what? Aid. Aid is amazing. Oh, wait. I promised you guys I'd get Blur at some point. Let's do Blur. I think False Life is self-only. Yeah, it's personal. Oh, wait, no. You had me get that weird feat that lets her cast stuff on other people, right? I like Blur, though. We'll get Blur. For the people, of the people, by the people. Eagle! Alright, so half of our main squad is now leveled up. Let's take a look at the table now. So we should be able to clear most of the cards now. Oh yeah, it's not bad at all. It's kind of like a more powerful aid as far as the temporary hit points goes. Alright, we met with them. Projects. No. Alright. Organagar's busy. So if I'll tentatively do this. That means she has to do that. And that means he has to do that. Great. Should I make more billboards? Does it say, like, where these... It doesn't say, like, where this is. Oh, that's in the capital? It does not say where this event is happening. Because, like, the billboards only work for the area they're in. So, like, the billboards here only work in the Shrike. Also, before leveling Alchemist, you should see if you have any new scrolls for their spellbook. You can see where the icon is on the map. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. So 2 of these are happening up there. I don't know if those billboards are done yet or not. Alright, at this point, I need to focus on nipping the troll problem in the bud to stop those attacks, because they will get completely out of hand, which is what led to my very first loss, my only so far loss in this game. Let's see. When we get to the next loading screen, I'm gonna make a note to myself. I get that when I change scenes sometimes in Streamlabs, it desynchronizes the mouse. Okay. I do not understand why sometimes I change scenes and it's just a black screen and it doesn't work. Where's my Smilodon? Is the Smilodon dead? Maybe the Smilodon died during the last fight and I just didn't see it. Alright, yeah, zone out. Okay, let me open a notepad doc here. Scenes black. Desktop capture. Okay. I wouldn't bother exploring the Gnarl Marches until you get Troll Quest done and can claim that land. That way you won't miss any surprise kingdom events while exploring. That's not a bad idea, assuming I can handle the troll fight on hard mode without leveling up a few more times. When I did it on challenging, I was level 7, and it wasn't too bad. At level 7, though, all of the Smilodons get their super level up. So it's a matter of can I handle that. We just hit 6 with 3 of our party. Go see the Lone House and Bart to buy a bag of holding. I didn't know the Lone House and Bart sell a bag of holding. You just gave me new info. Alright. 545 gold. No one's going to be using a Sai. Merchant screen is bugged. Alright. I think that's sufficient. Alright, you reminded me. Let's see, you said go to the Alchemist and try to scribe scrolls. I'm definitely not in the habit of playing characters that can do this. This is awesome. So I need to, what is this? Remove blindness. So I definitely need to build this habit. Oh, what is this? Freedom of movement. I don't know if I would say overpowered, but Alchemist definitely seems like a very strong class. It's like, if everybody else was one of something, the Alchemist is like 2/3 of like 4 different really good classes. Alright. Let's go get some trolls. Get this special Alchemist vest. Oh, from the rats? Yes, Bakken's workshop is under construction right now. You can also buy all the levels of Cure, 1 through 4, and scribe them now. I think she's already got Cure 1 and 2. And, I mean, she's fine. I might do that later on. I don't want to deal with that right at this moment, though. I am very low on gold because I just bought a bag of holding. Okay, yeah, let's load. Fabia. Bum, 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 bum. This doesn't work for me sometimes. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's me, but sometimes it will not detach from things. Source of resources for the barony. You may stumble across resources in your travels. Yes, that I have figured out. Okay, so you guys are suggesting I go try the rats again to get an alchemist vest. And also deal with the trolls. Let me quick save right here. You know what, actually, let's save over this. I'll try the rats, and if it's too tough, oh, yeah, let's do it. If it's too tough, I'll reload back to that save file I just made, so that I don't waste the time running up there, and then go do the trolls. Or head toward the trolls, I should say, not just go straight to the king. Yeah, we'll see. I did try, if you remember, I tried Glitter Dust last time, and it hit them at the same time that they double sneak attacked and killed Trip. Yeah, it's fine. Wow, everybody actually landed hits.
Together we stand.
All according to plan.
27 XP. Once again, though, Trip took massive damage on that one round. Claim the tower in the fog just southeast of the capital. The Tower in the fog southeast of the capital. You're not talking about Candlemere, are you? Do you mean like a resource tower? If so, I'll have to go open it up on the map. I know Candlemere right there is a nasty, nasty tower. Oh. Something's going on. Let's click on that and see what's up before we get out of range of it. See if it's more troll attacks, because that would whip us if we don't click on them. I doubt it is, but I'm not certain. Visitors waiting in the castle. Oh my gosh. Barony Treasury's weekly income is 30 BP, sent by Jamandi. Apart from that, your territories have their own individual income, which consists of their basic income plus other BP sources. Basic income depends on your barony's stats. Each rank adds 1 BP per point to the weekly income. I didn't know that. But the total a rank contributes to basic income cannot exceed the profitability of your economy. Okay. Example. The barony's economy rank is 3, it adds 3 BP to the weekly income. Population rank is 5, but it cannot add more than 3 to the weekly income due to barony's economy. Oh, okay, we finally have a clear understanding of that. All other BP sources, such as trade agreements, are added to the basic income as is. Half of the barony's income, except for the initial 30 BP, is sent to Brevoy. What? You will be able to claim independence from Brevoy to retain the full BP income, but lose the initial 30 BP income later during the game. Okay. Alright. Blue icon, yes, resource tower. It's literally one move, action to the southeast. Okay. I'm gonna try the rats for this alchemist vest you all speak so highly of, and then we'll see. A good tactic is to send the party member the highest armor class into battle first. Shocking. These advanced tactics, they blow my mind. Alright, we're gonna come over here and then buff up before we enter. Get our buff on.
Let's move already.
Our time has come. No mistakes.
Alright, so... how do you do a directed blast with acid bomb? So wait, if you choose directed, it says detonated bosses. Three from the direction she chooses. Shoot within the columns. The standard subject tries to attack this bomb. So it's just that one? So you can only do directed blast with the base bomb? You can't do directed blast with acid or explosive? Yeah, I here's explosive. I mean, nah. So there's no dot. Okay. So there is times when it's not better. If you were fighting, like, one target, you'd rather have the dot from one of those two. Alright. There's discrete drags for 3 different elements.
Focus on the goal.
Focus on the goal. Let us not hesitate.
Okay, is there anything else I can do to help? Still 30, so Shield of Faith doesn't do anything if he's already got all this other stuff going. Alright. What is this? Oh, invisibility.
Shall we move? We shall.
Turn Rage on. Directed Blast. Reduce Person.
All this waiting bores me.
I am prepared.
Oh, I'm so
stand
nervous.
ready.
Alright, for this fight, let's turn on your strongest spell. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. That's just a pure force strength for each of the Smilodons. Yep, we already got Barkskin up a minute. Unless you just said that before. I did it. I've got Barkskin up on the 3 melees and all the cats I could cast it on. Hideous Laughter could be good. Try it out once they're targetable. I'm going to start off by doing Glitter Dust and see if I can get it off before the stuff goes right in my face. And I'm also going to try to summon stuff right in front of Trip to, again, see if I can block anything.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Battles await.
Oh shoot, was the interest over here? Son of a bee, son of a bee, son of a bee. Wasting a son. Oh well, I'd be resting after this anyway. Save game.
I am prepared.
You are not prepared. Alright, I'm gonna summon these right in front of him to try to block anyone hitting him.
I'm superior!
Die, die, die!
Hey, it landed! I just realized, look, the explosive bomb that Cassie is shooting out in a cone, it is trying to hit the party. It is killing the other little things, my summoned creatures that did not have the protection from fire, and it is hitting the party. So, we were wrong. This precise bomb? That's the rat throwing bombs? Are you sure? Okay, okay, I'll watch it again. I'll see if I'm mistaken. Okay, okay. I think you may be right. One Smilodon died. Switch to single target. If he lives long enough, summon stuff on him. Did you just choose to not do what I told you to do last time? What the hell? Oh, there we go, it's over. Okay. We did it! One Smilodon got deleted by sneak attacks. Alright. Leather armor +2, dex belt +2. Keen Kukri, I bet that sells. 2,000 gold. Padded armor +1. Shock short sword +1. What do you have? Headband of vast intelligence. Do you already have a headband?
Concentrate. Becoming
Yep. Alright, so that one's gonna go to Jubilos. Hey, how's it going? Reminds me of landing a baleful polymorph, land on the Lich with +8 items at level 11. I was so happy. I just have a bad track record. I just have a bad track record for, like, landing stuff on them that I need to not be resisted. Wand of Shield. Wait, did I loot that vest thing that we came here for? Ah, yes, Bombardier's Vest. This +1 leather armor provides a +2 bonus to attack rolls with bombs and similar weapons. I'm confused about something. Don't the bombs always hit and then they just roll reflex for half damage? What does +2 attack even matter? Or do I have or am I mistaken that they always hit? Because I thought they did. Oh, Jesus, she is encumbered. Oh, it's because she's on Shrink Person right now, that's why. You do have to hit. Is this Mac from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? That's a new one. I've been called Budget Tom Cruise, Budget Kingslayer, and Budget Jim Carrey. Never Mac. That is a new one. I'll try to be flattered about that. If you miss, I think they only get the splash damage. Okay. Let's see. Well, she got 2 to dex from the belt and also the vest, so she got 3 more to hit this from this. Let's see. Nothing for him. Nothing. Oh, I keep forgetting she has a bark skin that she can use each day.
Has come.
Take charge off the bar. I'm never gonna have her charge. Alright. Rip Smilodon. Forever budget. Yeah, one guy specifically came in here and he's like, wow, you look like Tom Cruise. And people are like, oh my god, I see it. He's like, you look like the budget Tom Cruise that you would hire if you wanted Tom Cruise, but you can't afford Tom Cruise. Thank you? And then people were like, how old are you? And I was like, well, if I'm Tom Cruise, I'm immortal. That man does not age. Alright, at some point we need to rest and get our 2 Smilodons back. Alright, so as far as using the cone, because it doesn't have a chance to leave the dot on them, it feels like you would only use that if there's like, I don't know if it's 2 or more or 3 or more targets, but you definitely would not use it against 1. 2 is debatable. Alright, let's see if I can find that tower you're telling me to claim. Got it.
I require rest.
Oh, that's right. There was some guy that needed to see me in the throne room. Bugger it all. Alright, let's see what's going on. Seems like when people are in the throne room, if they get unhappy, they just start setting fire to the curtains or something. Demons, demons, and devils are three different types of creatures, each evil and dangerous in their own way. I don't remember demons and daemons. I don't remember which one is chaotic evil and which one's neutral evil. I always remember that devils are lawful evil because I think of, like, you know, let's make a deal. Those lawyers. Alright, who's here to visit? Oh, is this the guy that I can insult? He reeks of vanity. I'm open to criticism if it's fair. I need to be lawful neutral. I can insult him. A 5-year-old could tell you're deliberately trying to offend me, Sir Stefano. Perhaps you could just tell us directly what it is you came here for. The initial goal of my visit was to take measure of your so-called barony, to see if I had anything of value to offer to Pitax. And do you know what I found? Nothing. If absolutely nothing to offer. Military, weak. Culture, weak. Economy, weak. You'd best pray to all the gods that my king Irovetti doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you should pray he conquers you. This mess of a barony could use the role of a proper king. I can't resist. Sir Stefano, please be frank with me. Have you ever had the pleasure of being acquainted with the hooves of a jackass? Other than your own feet, I mean? He opens his mouth and then closes it. Allow me to personally tax your cortege so as to help improve my economy. And as taxes are especially high this year, I do hope you'll be able to pay. The punishment for failure to pay is imprisonment. My king will not stand for— Ah, yes, King Irovetti, worry not. I'll be sure to send him a melancholic missive relaying news of your tragic fate. What? My tragic fate? Yes, the tragic fate you met after attempting to escape your chains. Now, if there's nothing more, I'd suggest you go replaster your face with whatever makeup you've been using. Your cheeks are so bright, the red glow must be visible from Absalom. I'll take my leave. What's going on? Wait, Muck, could you tell me about your vasectomy? Chat wants to know. He's got a nice rapier in there. Give chat what it wants, Mongoose. The funny story... Okay, hold on. To be clear, I'm not telling a story about the surgery itself. No one needs to hear about that, especially on Twitch. I mean, it's a vasectomy. You all know what that is. But the funny story was about the stuff the doctor was making conversation about during the procedure. Hold on. Let's see what this guy's got to say. Busy? No, I've got something for you. You may have killed the Stag Lord, but it's too early to kick back and relax. There's plenty of bandits. Fighters with power, they'll serve you well, and if any should grow too bold, I'll hang them from the trees. Huh. I'm not clear on these options. Freaking hothead. Alright, make your own decision. I'll go find recruits that'll climb into hell if it means they'll get a medal. Wow. Okay, did I finish everything at the table? No, I haven't done the table yet. Isn't that dangerous? What if you laugh too hard and he snipped the wrong snip? No, okay. So, I go... Hold on, let me finish the table, and as I'm doing the 3 loading screens out of town, I'll tell you the tale. Alright, check. Projects. Support the general, he can't do that right now. Ambitious recruits, can't do that right now. Okay. Should I do more billboards? Is +4 enough bill? Hard mode doesn't increase the difficulty of the town stuff, does it? I don't think it does. 222. It does? So the billboards just make it even. Shit, fuck that. I'm gonna build more right now. I'm building another billboard in each city. Okay, so this is kind of a multitude of short, funny stories. I go in to get this procedure, and the doctor is, and it's related to the story. The doctor is a black woman. Okay, so the nurse prepares me. So basically, I'm on the table. I'm letting it. I have no shame. I'm letting it all hang out, and there's like, you know, a gown with a hole in it, basically. And I'm like that before I meet the doctor. So the doctor comes in, and I'm like, she's like, "Hey, nice to meet you." I'm shaking hands with someone and meeting them while I'm hanging out. Shut up, White Tiger. It's not a fluffer, like a nurse. So I tell her, I say, I can proudly say this is the first time I've introduced myself to someone while like this. And she's like, oh, good. Like, ah. I was like, all right. And she's like, okay, so we're going to get started here and, you know, and get this done. And she's like, I strongly advise you to not look down, you know, see what's going on. I'm like, I don't plan on it. I don't want to suddenly get violently ill or something. She's like, good, I don't need you throwing up on yourself while I'm in the middle of this. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to focus on these ceiling tiles. She's like, all right. So I'm focusing on the ceiling tiles, and she starts the procedure. Basically, anytime she sees me start to tense up, she has this syringe with a painkiller, and she'd just be like, pop! And she would just inject me again. And she tells me at the end of the procedure, it was anytime she saw my toes, like, and then she would just pop and just get me again with it. There was no, like I was completely clear-headed. She was just, like, numbing my lower half for this. So she's doing, you fucking clip that. So she's doing this procedure, and I don't remember which happened first. There's two funny events that happened. One of them, you know, like when you're at the dentist, they have like the big light that's on like the robot arm, and they can pull the light down to get like a lot of light in your mouth. There's one of those she's using down there. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, can I ask a question? And she's like, sure. And she's still working. And I'm like, so, and I'm like, I'm genuinely curious, but I am not wanting to say the easiest words to ask the question. And I'm like, so you know how if it's cold, things can get smaller? And she's kind of like, uh-huh. Like, this ain't my first rodeo, kid. And I was like, what do you do if you need to do this procedure and that's a problem? And I was genuinely curious, and I was like, there's no one else I can ask this. And she's like, honey, this lamp isn't down here because I can't see. It was a heat lamp. No. No. No one needs a hand warmer while there's cut open down there, White Tiger. You don't want more blood rushing to that part of your body while it's opened up, I would imagine. So she says this isn't here for light, and I'm just like, and I'm trying to like not laugh because I don't want my body to, you know, tense with laughter. So that happened, and the procedure continues on. Hold on, let me focus on selling stuff. I don't need kukris. Master Short Sword. I don't think I need a shock sword. Hang on. Who's the int person? Jubilost? And armors. Bombardier. Can't use any of that. She's fine. Okay, we can sell all this. Okay, and sell weird stuff. Nice. All right. Okay. So the other thing that happens is what could have been like, French, you need to sit your ass back down. There are no brakes on the vasectomy train. He can watch the clip later. So the other thing that happened, what might have been seconds later or minutes. No, you suggested I don't need build points right now. I do need money if I'm going to buy those other bags of holding you told me about. All right. So what happens seconds or minutes later is this doctor, which is a black woman who's cutting into me. I'm obviously a white male. She suddenly blurts out, "Wow, you should be glad you're not Mexican." And I'm just completely speechless for a few seconds. And I'm like, okay, as a white dude, anything I say is taken as racist as possible. So I have to be really, really careful about how I respond to this, alright? Because otherwise I'm suddenly getting lynched and my reputation's in the gutter or something. So, I'm like, why should I be happy today, at this moment, that I am not Mexican? I'm pretty sure that's word for word what came out of my face. And she's like, well, she's like, you, Mexicans have really small vas deferens. Holy shit, a troll. And for anyone who doesn't know, the tubes that connect your... The tubes that are cut for a vasectomy. Those are the tubes that they cut. That's the whole point of a vasectomy. They cut that tube, and then you're shooting blanks. Apparently, according to her, she's like, Mexicans have notoriously small vas deferens. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, imagine any discomfort you're feeling during this procedure would be times 10 if I had to root around in here to find him. And I'm just like, my eyes are getting really wide. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, you've got nice big vas deferens. Thank you? She's like, yeah, this is really easy. I'm like, I got so many mixed feelings. So that was the other thing. He's a normal troll. I can just use normal bombs. What are you doing? Oh, why did he go straight for Muck? Oh my gosh! The hideous laughter worked. I forgot that was on. Oh my god, he exploded. Alright, I guess I should be trying hideous laughter more often, because that's crazy when that works. What is his to hit with these spells? Difficulty's 18. He rolled a 3. It's decent. Even if you take all rolls into account, it'd be 50-50. Oh my gosh, you're still on spam channel energy. Turn that off. Wait, what? Alright, hold on. You... Oh, that's the branded troll. Okay, switch to acid and you hit him. Alright, awesome. Yep. Well, just acid for the branded one, not the others. Dalton. I rolled these lands. Lone House revealed. I would suggest you keep trading in my capital. Haha! 108 XP. I never... Okay, this is why I never got a Miri's second quest. I never talked to this guy about the Hodag lair. That was what I didn't do on challenging mode. Hold on, I clicked through that too quick. He's examining, like... Trolls aren't enough, huh? I've heard a disturbing rumor there's a Hodag that's made his lair in a cave south of here. Whether true or not, traders taking no chances, taking forest routes instead. Okay. Alright, I clearly didn't talk to him enough. Oh, nice, potions. Yep, I just found that out the hard way. Cool. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Chatbot is being weird. Let me minimize this. It wasn't showing up on stream, fortunately, but I had a weird, like, chunk of chatbot in the middle of my game. I had to minimize it. Anything else on this map? I can apparently rob this guy. Anything up here? Oh, box. Steal his cheese! For the cheese! Hodags are icky poison bees. Collect tax. Yeah. Welcome to my barony. I require cheese.
In due time.
Don't know if anyone watched the new episode of Goblin Slayer, where they're each sharing their delicacies. The elf shares her travel bread, the dwarf shares his fire water, and then Goblin Slayer's like, oh, I got this cheese from a farm that I live at. And the lizard man's like, I've never tried cheese. My people only eat meat. And he melts some cheese and eats it. He's like, nectar of the gods! It's just like, oh. The most Wisconsin-y barony. Yes. Alright. Should I do Lone House right now? Maybe. Probably do Lone House right now. Yeah, I don't need a rest. We can just go. Yeah, she is something, alright. You know what's funny? You know, if you've seen the most recent episode, there's the wizard lady in the Adventurers Guild. She looks like a witch. She's dressed like a skanky witch, and she's got a lot of plot. If you read the manga, the comic, they actually seriously lowered her amount of plot in the show, and it is still absolutely ridiculous. It is still just so much. That is a long way to run around to get some herbs. Herby herbs. Alright, there. This level's decent size, so let's do this.
Focus, I'll take the bait. Time's not waiting. I know what to do.
Any tips on creating a character in Pillars of Eternity? I didn't beat that game, Hobbit. My character, both times I got like I hit a chunk into it, was a chanter, where I would be like, you know, buff, buff, summon, buff, buff, summon. Like, it was just non-stop small spells going off. So that's what I was playing. Guns in that game did a lot of damage. It was like, you would blam, and then your character would be reloading the gun for like 2 rounds, and then blam. So all my backline people had a rifle. Yeah, it was fine. Again, though, I didn't finish the game. It might have been shit later on. But I'm being straight with you. I didn't finish it.
Pay attention.
Alright, save game. I know there's a lot of traps in here, so I don't want to be, Isn't there usually some guy here, like, screaming? Or maybe he's further up ahead.
It is finished.
36 XP.
All this waiting
I am
bores me.
prepared. Interesting. They'll never see me coming.
Our stealth is not great, but hopefully it's enough to do this.
A trivial matter.
Alright, nice.
Stand with me.
Oh man, she is getting hit really hard right now. Oh my god! They did not. Okay, shit. I don't have a rest scroll or anything. They did not stop at knocking her down. Like one guy hit her right when the alchemist bomb hit her, and she died. How was the game, excluding the silly camping and resting system? I enjoyed it. Other than that camping thing that I've ranted about, and I might go back and try it to beat it again, but other than that, I did enjoy it. Like, there was so much customization. Like, the druid, I would use up all his spells for the day, then I would shapeshift into, like, this rabid animal and just tear people apart. That was the druid that would join the party. Yo, the NPC druid that joins you would say the funniest shit. Like, he would go running at people. He was this little, like, hobbit thing, and he'd go running at people, turning into, like, a weird tiger and, like, tear them apart, and he'd be like, I'll water the grass with your blood! Like, he was a psycho tree hugger.
I am prepared. Interesting.
Stealth the party, then sneak in? Maybe. I mean, really, I just want them to target him first.
Ready for anything. Follow my lead.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this.
Focus on the...
I don't want to shrink her because then her trickery will go down, and we needed it a lot more in here. That's fine. You can use an acid bomb on him. Ooh, 17. Alright, Muck. Summon... Where's this bard? I can't tell. I see the alchemist. Alright, just summon a bunch of shit on that alchemist. Wait, who had resist energy? Oh, shoot, it's the healer. Okay, I should have done resist energy beforehand. Let's do another summon, because we only got 2 dogs back there. We could have a lot more. Ooh. Got more down.
Not the end.
Look, they all died at the same time. What is his armor? Damn. 32. I was doing so good. God damn it. Hold on, am I mistaken? Do I have a res scroll in here? God, he just popped him. No. Okay, next time I'm in town, I need to remember to buy another Raised Dead. Son of a gun. Yeah, this was so good. Okay, I need to not hit the brake. So I was like, alright, we're down to one guy. I'll just whittle him down and then heal. I don't want to use any more bombs. And then he freaking deleted another character. There's a new recipe in the inventory. Yeah, Hobbit, I am talking about the NPC Jordan Pillars with, I'll water the grass with your blood. He was crazy. In a fun way.
So many thoughts. So little time.
Ready for anything?
Ready for anything. This should do it. Ah!
I forgot to do resist energy again. He hit him for 49. Also, that doesn't make sense. nok-nok had a 6-foot reach weapon. He had a large person on him, which puts his reach at 11 feet. He was at maximum range. That guy turned. He should have had a 6-foot attack range, and he hit Muck, who was 11 feet away. Unless that wasn't an enlarged person he had, and he had a buff, what was it, Legendary Proportions, which was like in a level 11 spell? Unless it was a potion of that. I don't know what else it was. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, like, unless it was not what I thought it was. Maybe I'll try Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him. Okay, let's remember to do this time.
Ready for anything.
Time's
Man, of all the fights, I didn't think this one would be so crazy.
Time's not waiting.
Alright, do Tasha. Here, hold on. Tasha's on autocast. Go for the leader. You spam heals, but get closer.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Nice, couple of them are dead. Ah, Cassie! Oh, Tasha's worked. It hit him. Of all the fights to be rough tonight, I did not think that one would be it. Toughest boss, random bandits. Ah. Monk move during combat when the monk repositions. Oh, maybe that's what happened. Class levels are more dangerous. Most of those nice. Yeah.
All according to plan.
There you go. When you, if you clip that one later, French, you can make use of the mission failed, boys. We'll get them next time. Protector of the unjust. Heavy shield. Cannot be equipped by lawful or good. Okay. Bastard sword +1. That might be... Oh, wait. I'm not using Valerie. I was going to say, that might be an upgrade for Valerie. I'm not using Valerie right now. 1 and 1. Let's give you this. And we got a 2-con belt. Give it to you. And is that it for the loot? I think so. Harem shield. What time do you end stream? What I usually tell people is 9 to 12 Eastern Standard Time are the guaranteed nok-nok hours. Sometimes I go beyond that if I just feel like it or if I'm not at a good stopping point. But since May, I've never been on later than 9. I've never gotten off earlier than midnight. Yeah. You missed syrup closer to the road in the fog of war. Oh, great. Well, I'll try to go back and get that at some point.
Interesting.
I can't.
What is the... 22 plus 16, okay.
It is finished.
Is it only on a 1 that the trap explodes in your face, or is it when, like, you fail by 10 or more?
It is finished.
Pretty sure I can't go in there right now. Yeah,
In
key
due
needed.
time.
Alright,
will
let's
see this
do...
through.
Where's guidance? Guidance.
No mistakes. A trivial matter.
Nice. Company Bartholomew. Lead the way. Acid.
What a find!
Please don't run out of that trap. Okay, good. Oh, look. We left the summon dog behind. He had to run across the map. Hey, level ups. 3 people just leveled. Nice. I'm gonna... These traps are 36 XP each. I'm not gonna keep save scumming on this level versus those traps. Alright.
I will not falter.
Okay. Evil McMadog. Danger Sense rank 2. Which is really never gonna come into play, because he's not the one setting off traps. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, he got his second... Okay, so when he gets his second attack, I usually turn cleave off, because it's like... When it's on, he will maybe hit 2 targets per turn. If it's off, With now, he will always swing twice, either twice at one target or twice at two targets if the first one dies after the first blow. So I'm of the opinion it's better to turn it off once you do get more than one attack per round. Now, he will still do finishing cleave, which is when he kills a target, he gets a free hit on another. But just normal cleave, at this point, I'm done with it. Alright, Sylvan Sorcerer, level 6, nothing crazy there. Persuasion UMD. I get a spell. Oh man, it's gotta be haste or heroism. It's got to be haste or heroism. Oh, so many of these are so good. White Tiger says haste. Alright, well, that goes along with one of my options, so I'll pick haste. Alright, we gotta put that on a bar, though. Okay, and Fabia. Once again, I'm whatever with her. Her skills are not helping the party in any way. Alright, do I need to load more spells for Fabia? Yep. Maybe another resist energy? Those are often useful. She can turn anything she's got into a heal, right?
Together we stand.
Yeah, so you don't want to load heals. Priests with perception make good watchdogs while camping. Well, maybe I'll throw more words into that later. Who else loaded her? Ah, I can have another bark skin or blur. I really like the idea of having another bark skin more. I'll start loading Blur once we hit level 10, and he can bark skin the entire party himself. Okay. Alright.
That is not far.
Help! Help!
There he is. There's the fellow we were talking about earlier.
It is finished.
Somebody save me!
I guess lawful good. He said, "Will you hold my hand?"
Over there.
Oh wow, I just told him it was free of traps. There's one right there. That would have been really funny if I'm like, it's free of traps, then he steps on it and dies.
A trivial
Whoops,
matter.
the Baron was never here. Oh, no reward? You suck. Oh wait, you told me I missed something over here in the fog. Let's see what's up. Sweet syrup. Sweet home syrup, syrup. No.
All according.
Can't believe you remembered that. There's syrup at the bush. I remember. I was in the bush and I got sticky. Look in the bush.
Follow my lead.
Debating on a ranger or a druid because rangers get the familiar? What? Oh, you're talking about Pillars of Eternity. Yeah, rangers get a pet. Unfortunately, I think the pets in that game are really, really fragile. Like, if they die, you don't get them back for a while, and they're pretty weak, I think. Because, you know me, I love pets. I think they were not good in that game for some reason. You might want to Google that. Free of traps, except that one.
Over there!
Over there! Yeah, this guy will never hear us robbing him when we're just screaming, over there!
Together we stand. Time's not waiting. I will not falter.
It is finished. I am prepared. A trivial matter.
Cloak resistance +1. Does everyone have... He doesn't. Superman. No capes! You boys like Mexico? Is that a statement or a question?
All according to plan.
I mean, I don't really like any geographical location on the planet. It's fine. Because I love sweet pancakes. Trip adds +10 to group stealth. Real bracers of archery. Lawful neutral. This is a disgusting practice, but it doesn't violate any laws. I can't forbid you to continue your experience. I'm pleased our minor ideological differences are respected. We might prove extremely useful to each other. I'm glad I got the chance to do a lawful neutral, because I kept creeping toward lawful good there for a while, which would have messed me up. I'm not sure if my... I don't remember if my god was okay with lawful good people, so I couldn't remember if I will lose my powers if I drift too far up. Oh my goodness, are we going to get a follower tonight? Organ donor. Thank you for the follow. We were just talking about surgeries today. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here tonight, truly. That always puts a smile on my face when someone hits that button without me begging and scraping for it. Romantically attracted to the Northwest Passage? What? Buy a bag of whole... Oh, this guy sells one? Oh, hold on. I don't know if I ever talked to this guy on my last playthrough. They tried once, now they make every effort to stay away. They politely asked me to enchant their arrows. I would have rescued him later after he learned his lesson. I'm quite proud of that one. Trolls rarely perish in traps. If they manage to break free from one, their animal cunning usually helps them avoid further traps. The rock troll was trapped just before dawn. It had no way to avoid the sunrise. Now it just stands out there serving as a demonstration. Do you have anything? Yeah, I already did all that. Do you have anything for sale? Certainly. Yeah, I never tried talking to this guy as a merchant before. What do we got? What is this? +2 dodge armor class against attacks of monsters with giant subtype. 2 cloak resistance. 2 to int. 2 Small bag of holding. Sweet. Oh, and that's the bag of feather tokens for that other quest. Can you shapeshift as a druid in pillars? Yes, yes you can. When you become a druid, you actually pick the shapeshift you get. Like each druid character gets one shapeshift, and you have to. It's just like you use that, and it's a much shorter time. It's like you use a charge of shapeshift per fight. It's not like this game where you use it and it lasts hours, but it's arguably much more powerful. It's not overpowered. It's not even close to OP. It's stronger. What is these bracers of archery? Oh, okay. Don't you already have? Oh, you have lesser. Alright, so let's do that. And... oh. Okay, no. You are getting armor from those, right? Yeah, you are. Alright, put those on. Okay.
In due time.
What race did you play as? I'm debating on playing a moon godlike. One of the godlikes, I think it might have been the moon one. It was like when they hit 75, 50, and 25% health, they emitted an explosion of healing. I really liked that. I thought that was cool. So I think that might have been what I was as well. However, the godlike, all of them have like horns or weird bone growths on their head, they cannot use any helmets. So they lose the stats from any headgear they might have gotten later in the game. So it's not a huge deal, but it is something you need to keep in mind. You don't want to be surprised by that later.
All according to plan.
I don't recall. And you will remember, again, I'll say that I didn't finish the game, so any info I give you might be outdated once you get further in. I don't know, maybe when I finish this game, which is still weeks out, if I'm like too bored of it to do another playthrough, I'll have to ask chat what I should play next. If enough people are interested, maybe I'll try Pillars again. I don't know. I do not know.
I spy. What do I?
Do we have any footage of you playing Pillars on your YouTube? No. The 2 times I tried to work through Pillars, I had not yet started streaming. So that is not recorded. YouTube has Divinity Original Sin 2, has Subnautica, A Little Path of Exile, Ori and the Blind Forest, this game, some Dark Souls 3. I know there's more I'm forgetting. Those are the big ones, though. Oh, Grim Dawn has hundreds of hours of Grim Dawn. How do we forget Grim Dawn?
It is finished.
That is not far.
Rocket's charred and blackened.
As it should be.
I will say Pillars of Eternity compared to this game, if you made some kind of ratio of like adventuring to reading, if it's like this is adventuring, this is reading, Pillars is like this. There's not overwhelming, but noticeably more reading. And so if I was playing that on stream, I wouldn't be reading every little thing. I would just be, you know, kind of reading, not out loud to read faster. Okay.
Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around.
Jesus. He's a little psycho.
Do it.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Wow, that was a big opening hit. Five wolves that time. And they all have outflank and precise strike. That's great. I don't know if they got any hits that time, but it's satisfying. Amulet of Agile Fist. Their weapon passing over fire, attacks my fire. James rolls in place of unarmed.
Let's move already.
Doesn't he have... Yeah, his is better. Mighty Fist. Such an ugly mauling. I could not get through Pillars. I have really high tolerance for boring and tedious, and Pillars broke me. You know what I tried? Due to people on the stream, I don't remember who was like, they were like, Muck, I think you might like Tyranny. You should try Tyranny. And I was like, it's like $50. I'm not ready to drop that on something. But I'll keep an eye out for when it's on sale.
Let's shred them.
And there was... Hold on.
They'll never see.
I see blood. Blood!
There we go. There was a day where, if you had Twitch Prime, you got Tyranny for free. It was like a $40 or $50 game. And so what I did was, you know, everyone, I think everyone, gets 1 free month of Twitch Prime when they accept it, like the first month's free. So I accepted my free month, got Tyranny, and then just grabbed every other free game that popped during that month. So I've got a whole bunch of them right now. I tried it out. I played Tyranny for like an hour and a half. And it was like an hour and 10 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of moving around and controlling the character. And I was like, maybe I'll try this again in a few days. And I never went back and opened it back up. maybe I need to give it another chance, but that was my experience. Like, the character creation, it was like you had to read... I felt like I was applying for citizenship. That is a great metaphor, nok-nok. It was exactly like that. I felt like I was applying for citizenship. I had to do, like, a test on, like, the history of that world. You know, I had to read all about all these past wars that happened and stuff before I could get into the game. And that was, like, that was a daunting task. I finally got in there. I did, like, 4 fights, and then it was like the tutorial for fighting was over, and it was back to reading. I mean, yeah, it told me I could skip it, but I think I did talk to Wayne. I'll do it again. I talked to Wayne before talking to the Alchemist. Maybe that's something else for me. Maybe that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I don't want to go into a game and skip stuff. I'm the kind of person when someone's like, "Hey, you want me to power level you?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to skip the first part of the game I paid money for." That's just me. But I couldn't get through all the many walls of text. All right, what's up, Wayne? Oh, we found your friend. He's dead. Okay. Okay, more XP. I guess that's why you wanted me to chat with him. Yeah, so like I wanted to read all the stuff because I wanted to experience the whole game. So, yeah, I think we're of the same mindset in that minute. So I was like, you know, because sometimes, like, you'll find something later that references something earlier, and you're like, oh, and it's like a soft nostalgia in your head, you know? It's like, oh, that's so cool. Okay, that's what happened. And you don't want to miss that stuff out, so I'm reading everything, but it was just like on and on and on and on. So, again, I tried it for like 90 minutes. Maybe I need to give it another chance, but it was very drowned in words. But on that note, I am going to pause here. We just finished clearing a map, and that is a good pause point because it is past midnight and it is a work night. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. It has been a pleasure. I love chatting with you all. If you are new here, I stream every single night from 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time minimum. I often go longer than that, but those are your guaranteed nok-nok hours. So if you want to know exactly when I'm online, hit that follow button. It'll make it easy for you to tell. And I always raid somebody else at the end of every stream. So if you are willing, stick around another 60 seconds. I'm going to raid some other streamer, try to make their night. And after that, you can choose whether or not you want to stay or go to bed, whatever you want. So have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow.